Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat.
tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharp.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 1221st edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. It is Monday, February the 23rd of 2026. It is good to have you guys in today. As always, we are streaming live to multiple platforms. We are streaming to Facebook, X, two YouTube channels, as well as Rumble. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your daily routine. I think I just figured something out here. That's why. Okay. Anyway, quick announcements before we get started here. Make sure you like the video, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. It is the most important metric that YouTube looks at to determine the video's place in the algorithm. So if you want to make sure that you are getting the notifications, isn't that interesting? If you want to make sure you are getting the notifications when I go live, hitting that like button will most definitely help, along, of course, with hitting that notification bell. So make sure you guys hit that like button on your way in, and if you forgot, no problem. Just make sure you hit it on your way out. Also, make sure you share the video with anyone who pees standing up. Imagine your brother, your buddy, your coworker, or even your dad thanking you for changing the very trajectory of their lives simply because you shared a video, a short, or a clip. And remember, guys, there is no need to accompany the sharing of my videos with some sort of explanation as to why they need to watch it. Just drop the link, and if they have any questions, you can answer them. But this is the best way to get the word out. No paragraphs of text, no, hey, you need to watch this, bro, this is red pill shit, none of that. Simply drop the link and let the chips fall where they may. Also, be sure to join my Discord. We're almost at 500 members at this point. We have a lot of fun over there, guys. We drop videos. We talk about dating, relationships. We share funny videos. We share funny memes. We talk about current events. Really, the whole nine. Discord is definitely the platform that you need to join us on if you want to communicate with the family on a regular basis. So if you have any videos you'd like to share, any ideas you'd like to bounce off of me and the guys, or you're just looking for a community of like-minded men, join our Discord. The link is in the description and or bio, depending upon which platform you are watching us on. Also, be sure to follow me all over social media, guys. Be sure to follow me all over social media. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I am on, I'm still on X, surprisingly. I'm on Snapchat, and if you can believe it, I am still on TikTok. You can find all of my links to my social media pages in the description, and as well as my YouTube homepage. So be sure to follow me on all of those platforms as well. Also, if you want to contribute to the show, if you don't want YouTube to get their grubby little hands on their 30%, just send me a Cash App. Send it to $ Donovan Sharp. My legal name is Edwin Hopkins. That is what will come up, but I can assure you that is the great and powerful Donovan Sharp. Hang on, I just had a sound effect. There we go. I have no problem if you super chat. That's fine, because of course you can write a longer message. But if you want to circumvent the YouTube greed, I suppose, shoot your boy Cash App. Again, that is $ Donovan Sharp, $ Donovan Sharp. And finally, for the best dating wisdom on the net, head on over to datingwisdom.net. There you will find all of my courses, from my 5-hour, 7-hour audio course, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up. I'm sorry, my 5-part, 7-hour audio course, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up. To my 25-hour course on dating and relationships, to my signature series, Womanese 101, you will find literally everything you need to dominate the dating market here in the 2020s. So head on over to datingwisdom.net if you are looking for real-world, actionable advice, as well as step-by-step guidance in terms of how to navigate today's dating and relationship landscape. Okay, guys, it is time now for our daily age and location check. So if you guys would, put your age and location in the chat, as I am doing right now. Listen, the guys and myself would really appreciate it. So, for example, myself, I would put in Reno/48 because, of course, I am 48 and I live in Reno. The reason we do this, guys, is because if you are here, there is a better than average chance that you think the way we do here at TSR Towers. But you also understand just how difficult it is to meet like-minded people who share our beliefs. Well, by putting your age and location in the chat, you alert people here who might live in your proximity that you are watching. And you never know. Someone could be watching from your city. They could be watching from your neighborhood, your street, your block, or maybe even your own building. So this age and location check is how we build communities of like-minded men. So put your age and location. I'm going to call that your ANL. ANL? Yeah. ANL, not ANL. In the chat if you are interested in building relationships with people who think the way we do. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So yes, as I said yesterday, congratulations to the United States, the United States Olympic hockey team. We won the gold medal over Canada yesterday by defeating the Canadians in overtime 2-1. Jack Hughes. Incidentally enough, Jack Hughes, who scored the game-winning goal, had more missing teeth in that game than he actually had points. But the 1 point that he did score absolutely mattered. And so I think this is going to be this is the start of the golden age in hockey here in the United States. Everybody was all in. I live here on the West Coast. I was up at 4:30 in the morning to watch the game. Devin woke up at 4:45. I thought she would sleep in. She got up and she watched it. Excellent theater, excellent cinema. So shout out to our boys for winning that gold medal. Okay. All right. So let me go in. Let me read some of your chats and then we will get right into it here. Let's see here. Carl says, what's up? Good to see you in here as well. Trin B Legendary says you're good. Appreciate that very much. E Jones, of course, is in the house. Elena is in the building. Shout out to her, the red pill babushka herself. Good to see you in here, Elena. Good to see all of you guys in here. Listen, I make a big deal of the ladies coming in here because we don't get a lot of women who watch us, at least not seriously. Elena, Melanie, I think there's a girl named Emily, and of course the lovely and talented Devin also likes to watch. Michael Lee says, good evening, Donovan. How are you doing? Wifey, Devin, and Fernando doing? Wifey's doing really well. Wifey's doing really, really well. Fernando is, of course, doing very well, driving us and the neighbors crazy as usual. We actually took Fernando to the dog park yesterday. And, we're trying to get him socialized so we can travel with him, bring him places. And listen, he's a little dog, right? He's going to bark at everybody, everything he sees. But he really does seem to be acclimating and getting socialized because he did very, 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 very well. And the cool thing is that you guys know we live in an upscale community. Our dog park, the dog park that we have, or one of the dog parks, plural, that we have here, it's divided into two separate areas. Like it's absolutely huge. One area is for dogs over 30 pounds, and one area is for dogs under 30 pounds. And then, of course, it's separated by a fence. Fernando got along with all of the dogs. Of course, he's barking at the bigger dogs, on the other side of the fence. And as soon as one of them moves, he runs away. Hashtag little dog syndrome. But Fernando is doing very, 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 very well. Thank you for asking. Bad Rasta with the $10 super chat says, you were right again, Don. Completely and utterly shocked that USA got over Canada in hockey for gold. Yeah, Canada outplayed the United States. I even said it during the game. I told Devin, I was like, dude, these guys are playing better than we are. And when we went on, when Canada went on that, when they went on that 2-man advantage followed by the power play, I just knew they were going to tie it. Then, of course, listen, man, Connor McDavid, who is arguably the best player in the world, had a breakaway and he did not score. Connor Hellebuyck stopped him cold. I think there was a defenseman that was behind him who agitated him a little bit. That probably helped. But Connor Hellebuyck stood on his head. I think he also stopped the breakaway goal from the phenom, the 19-year-old phenom who led all Olympians in goals. Macklin Celebrini, the number 1 overall pick, who plays for the San Jose Sharks. That kid is awesome. And when they had Celebrini, McDavid, and Nathan McKinnon on the same line, dude, That's one of the best lines of all time. And the fact that they could not score on us at 5-on-3 and even 5-on-4, that just spoke to the grit and the determination of our defense. So yeah, very, very happy to watch our guys. Very happy to watch our guys. Michael Lee also says, Donovan, I see why you don't date or take modern black women seriously, homie. I truly understand, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, dude, you got to join the club. You got to join the club. What is it? SYSBM? Save yourselves, black men. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. All right, it is time for location check-ins. Let's see what we've got up in here. Robert Anderson checking in from Arlington. Good to see you in here. Bad Rastafari watching from Deltona, Florida, rather than Daytona, Florida. James Hancock watching from Bozeman, Montana. I'm sure it's absolutely gorgeous there. Scott Valdez checking in from Tampa, Florida, the 813. Actually lived there for a short time. Actually, I didn't live in Tampa. I lived in Plant City. I worked in Tampa and Brandon. Brandon is actually like an outskirt of Tampa. So shout out to you from the 813. Aaron the Moses checking in from Los Angeles. I got a chance to talk to you on the air yesterday. Hopefully you and your girl are doing very, 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 very well. Hopefully you can bang the feminist out of her. It is what it is. Stain is checking in from Stager. I have no idea where that is, but I'm sure it's a very nice place. Christopher Williams watching us from Anaheim, California, former home of the Anaheim Angels. J.D. Bocanegra watching us from San Antonio, Texas. Good to see you in here. One more. Checking in from Alberta, up north. Alberta, up north. One more. What's the mood in Canada after losing the gold medal to the United States? Obviously, Nathan McKinnon was a sore loser. He said, hey, man, like, I think he tweeted or said, hey, look, anybody can see that, which team was listen, Canada was better than we were yesterday. Canada was better. They outplayed us. Unfortunately for Canada, Connor Hellebuyck had the game of his life. What is he like? He's like a 2 or 3 time Vezina Trophy winner, which is the best goalie in hockey. I think he has cemented himself as the best goalie in the world. Yes, Sergei Bobrovsky down in Sunrise, Florida with the Florida Panthers certainly has a say about that. Andrei Vasilevsky, who is also in Florida, probably one of the better goalies in the world. But I think at this point, just given what we saw yesterday from Connor Hellebuyck, I think we can call him the best goalie in the world. So very, very glad, very, 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 very glad to see our guys win. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. We got a Nigadar? Hey! He says, why do you talk about black people, but you got supporters who are black? Wrong. Nope, that is absolutely incorrect, Oathkeeper. No. No. I don't talk about black people. I talk about niggas, okay? No niggas support me. Black people support me. I am 100% in favor of black people. Absolutely. But by the same token, I have absolutely no time for niggas. And so when I'm talking about these people right here, I'm not talking about people like myself. I'm a black man. King Life is a black man. Dr. B84 is a black man. You, Oathkeeper 017, are a nigga. I don't want the support of you people. I want nothing to do with you people. I really don't know what else I can say. Like, seriously, like, I don't know what to tell you. There's a big difference between black people and niggas. I think we all know and understand that. So shout out to you. Thanks for commenting. Will Sutton says, good news, I'm down 10 pounds. Good for you, my man. All right. Love to see it. Good to see it. I think our boy Gabe is probably down a few pounds as well. So shout out to Gabe. Looking forward to that. Michael Lee is responding to the quote unquote Oath Keeper. He says he doesn't talk about black people. He tells the truth. I am black and the truth hurts. Real talk. Yeah, listen, man. I mean, look. See, the difference between, this is the thing. The difference between black people and niggas is really it's really quite simple to point out. Black people have absolutely no problem with, they absolutely have no problem with my rhetoric talking about the so-called black community and so on and so forth. Only niggas get upset at my talking points, right? Like it's almost like if somebody said, "Oh, these red pill guys all live in their mom's basement." I'm not gonna go into some anti-red pill guys be like, "I don't live in my mom's." I don't care. I don't live in my mom's basement, and so why would I just don't give a shit, right? Hit dogs holler, as the saying goes. And so when I talk about you people are the ones who, well, you holler. That's just kind of how it goes. It's kind of how it goes. All right, good stuff. All right, NFL fan, you are in the house on the pull-up line. What's on your mind, brother? Or first, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Say that again.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
I kind of don't want my name.
Oh well,
online.
what's your, what? I'll tell you what. I'll call you Mike. What's on your mind, Mike?
Okay. I'm going through an issue with a side piece. Let me just give you some background information.
Okay.
I am married.
Okay.
Been married for about 7 years. Um, I met a young lady that sort of work in my field. I work in the dental field, and so we met at this one office. We just sort of talked a little bit. Nothing serious. I think at that time she was married. She was married
Okay.
too.
Okay.
And then we got back in contact with each other to talk about a CE course, and then it became where we were almost talking every day, and eventually the relationship started to get close. Then she told me that she was divorcing her husband,
Oh wow.
and right. So she told me she was divorcing her husband, and actually, I used to talk to her while he was still living in the house. He basically,
Of course.
she was kind of like she. I don't think he was her first choice. She
Probably not.
sort of she listened to her parents. She's from Jamaica, and she listened to her parents uh, uh, with I'm getting nervous here.
That's all right.
She
Don't be
listened
nervous.
to her parent.
It's all good.
Okay, she listened to her parents because he had a bright future ahead. He was going to pharmacy school, but then once they moved to the U.S., he stopped working. She said he let himself go.
Right.
Now getting back to us. So we developed a relationship. I never told her that I was married.
Okay.
I never told her I was married. She understood my boundaries in that I didn't want her to come to my place. We talked all the time.
Okay.
But then I would say, and our relationship started, I would say it started like around May of last year.
Okay. So it's
And
been a
then,
while. Okay.
huh?
So
Right.
it's been a
May
while.
of,
Okay.
yeah, May of last year. But she would always talk about, she's 42.
Okay.
I'm 62.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't look it. I don't look it though.
No, it's all good.
And right. And so she always talked about, wanting to get married again,
Mm-hmm.
wanting kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't want to go down that road,
Sure.
Donovan.
Of course not.
I mean, I already got a daughter. She's in college right now. I didn't want to go that route.
Yeah.
And then I had like my other life with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
We went. I think the straw that broke the camel's back was when I went on like a 14-day cruise through the Panama Canal. She
Oh
wanted to go,
wow. Oh
and I was just
wow.
telling her, you can't. I said you don't have that many days off from your job. You can't.
Right.
You couldn't do that. And so I saw one red flag when she said, Donovan, that when when she was going through an issue with her husband, she did go on a dating app, but she said it
Uh-oh.
was just it was just crazy. She said, guys were crazy, and I just left it alone and just tried to rekindle my relationship with my husband. But then, okay, I come along, and we just had this bond. I mean, I was always going over her house. Most of our sexual encounters were at her apartment,
Okay.
or at a hotel.
Okay.
But then I think the straw that broke the camel's back was when I went out of town for like 14, 16 days.
Uh-oh.
And she said, that, this isn't working anymore, Abram. And then she said, I think I'm oh damn, I said my name. She said,
It's
I'm
all right.
just
Don't
gonna
worry about it.
go, I'm just gonna she said, I think I'm gonna start dating again. And it
Oh
really
wow.
it crushed me.
Sure.
And I kinda like I was talking to another guy about it, and he says, man, I'm telling you, you already have somebody. You should just take it as a loss because you're not going to leave the person that you're with.
Of course.
You were able to get this easy pussy for 7 months,
Right.
and you should just let it go because if it were to let's say if she really really wanted to do some investigation and try to find out where you lived, she could have wrecked your whole
Oh my
life.
God.
So
100%.
so consider it. And I remember, Don, I remember you saying one time that, like, if you're married and you have a relationship with another woman, you
Uh-huh.
really got to be careful because if she gets upset about something, she can just ruin your whole life.
Absolutely.
And so
Absolutely.
and so there's like two sides to me too. Like, one thought is like, dude, just be happy you were able to get out of this
Hmm.
unscathed. You had your moment with this woman.
Uh-huh.
Now she's sort of like moved on, but I just think about her so much, Donovan, man. And I'm in like this loop. I'm
Yeah.
listening to all these other these dating professionals, and they talking about the psychology and
Sure.
how you got to try to just ghost her, don't call, don't
Yeah.
even call to say hi. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. Like I was telling you, we work in the same field,
Oh
and
wow.
so
Okay.
so she kind of like really pulled out, I'll say around December, January, because
Okay.
around the holidays you have the coupling with the girls. With women, they
Yes.
want to. That's when women truly find out uh, whether or not they're in a relationship for sex or it's a true relationship because women, they want to be validated by being with family members during the
Yes. Of
holidays.
course.
And Thanksgiving, I wasn't with her. Christmas, I wasn't with her, and I
Hmm.
think she sort of felt like, okay, I'm just a sex object for him. I don't think
Right.
he's into me that much, so I'm going to move on. I want someone that's going to truly love me and want to get married and want to have a family and all that. It was killing her. And so, but the thing is, it's just killing me, Donovan, man. I just don't know. It's hard to. Like I said, I have. It's like two sides. There's a logical side that says,
Uh-huh.
dude,
Leave her
just
alone.
accept
Yep.
yeah, just accept the fact that you there was a deadline. You weren't going to leave your woman,
Of course not.
and that at some point, maybe she would have put more stress on, why can't I come to your house?
Yeah.
I've never been to your house. I've never met your family. What type of relationship we have?
Sure.
And
Sure.
uh, and I think she just got tired of that as she moved on. But
Okay.
what happened? There was so like I said, we both work in the dental field,
Okay.
and so her office needed some help. So
Oh.
through this temp agency, I applied to work that particular day. So this was so when she pretty much left, it was around, like I said, around January.
Okay.
When I temped at the office, it was about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, Donovan, I I'm telling you, I went to guys. I'm gonna tell you something, the guys that are listening. Sometimes if you want answers, if Donovan isn't available, chat GPT, sometimes they'll give you that psychology, they'll give you that psychology answer of what to do and what not to do. And I'm telling you, it's pretty accurate with what you say, in that you shouldn't chase her, uh, don't call her.
Sure.
Chat GPT told me when I go to the job, try to keep it professional. I can ruin my career. Don't mention
Uh-huh.
anything about the relationship.
Hmm.
And so it was just weird seeing her because she, I mean, here's a woman. I mean, we had sex a lot. I mean, we did everything.
Sure.
I'm talking
And
every orifice.
and the
But
and
when
the sex was good, man. You turned her into a
right,
bowling ball.
right, and the thing. Oh, the other thing she said. So her husband. Getting back to that, she said she said she was a virgin when she met her husband, and he was like the first. I don't know. I just kind of find
Yeah,
it hard to
whatever.
believe.
Yeah,
But
right.
anyway, yeah. But because the reason why I didn't believe is because like when we really started to get physical, I mean, she wanted it
Of
almost
course she did.
every day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the reason why it made it difficult is because she lives about an hour away from my house.
That's good.
And
That's a
so
good thing, man.
it is.
What?
You
Yeah.
know what?
Let me ask you this. Let me
She
ask you.
wanted she
Hold on, Mike. Let me ask you this. What state do you live in, if you don't mind me asking?
Maryland.
Okay, Maryland. Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to know where you were. Okay, so she lived in
Yeah.
out. So she lives. So she her house is about an hour away from where you live.
Right.
Believe me, that is actually a good thing. It might be inconvenient, but that's a good thing.
And she actually wanted to move closer. I
Oh
said, I don't. I said, you don't
wow.
want to do that. But I said, we haven't even known each other a year,
Sure,
and you want to move closer. I mean, what if we? I said, it costs a lot of money to move.
sure,
Why would you
sure.
want to do that? She
Yeah.
said, well, it's difficult to be with you. I've just figured if I move closer to you, it'll make it easier for you.
Uh-huh.
And but get back when I went to her job, Donovan. I mean, I could not believe her posture the whole time I was there. I
Wow.
mean, even when I got there before she got there that day,
Uh huh.
and even when she came into the office, she treated me as if I was a temp that she had just met.
Oh, well, so
It wasn't even it
she
was it
pretended
was
she didn't even know you. Am I wrong?
exactly
There you
right,
go.
right. She pretended like she didn't even know me. The the way that the other employees in the office they probably didn't even know
Of
that
course
we
not.
had a
Of
relationship
course not.
because when I she didn't even come to me. So how's it? She didn't. You know how it is if you run into somebody, you may ask, "Hey, how's it going?
Sure,
What you
sure.
been
It
up
was
to?"
none of listen, it was none of that. She acted brand new around you. I already know how it goes.
Exactly,
I already know how it
exactly.
goes. Yep.
And I just kept in the back of my mind what Chat GPT it said. Do not get physical. Do not flirt. Do not ask her to talk to you after work for clarity because I wanted to know like what was the straw that broke the camel's back, and
Uh-huh.
and I just I'm telling you, Donovan, man, she's the last person that I think about when I go to bed. The first person I think about when I wake up in the morning, while I'm at work,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I'm driving, I'm thinking
Yep.
about. I try to remember like certain things that she said in the beginning of the relationship about dating apps, or
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Trying to put together the
remember the
pieces. What happened,
yeah,
right?
I'm trying to put together the pieces. So my question to you is number one, did I escape some real drama by her not really being, I guess, obsessed by like trying to find out where I live? And number two, how do I break this loop? And should I mean, I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. You're going to tell me Mike, let let it go, man. She's gone. Just try to get her out of your mind. It was good while it lasted. Just let it go. But the other thing I would ask you is like how like what how would you characterize a woman like that? Like why does she? I mean, I can't tell whether or not she still has feelings for me. Oh, this was one more thing. I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk because
Okay,
I know
yeah, go ahead.
I'm being very loquacious here.
No problem.
But so during lunch, so we saw the last patient. I'm sitting. I knew that I was going to just sit in the break room. I wasn't going to leave out. I wanted to like maybe give her a chance to say something.
Right.
I'm sitting in the break room, Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
I had one earpiece in. She probably thought I couldn't hear her.
Right, right.
She comes back there. She picks her phone up and she calls this guy. I knew it was a guy because I could tell
Of
by the
course.
tone of her
Of course.
voice.
Of course. You can
And
always
and
tell.
and the knife that really went into my heart is when I heard her say babe? How's it going, babe? And I was, oh shit. And so that just told me right there that whoever she's involved with, I'm sure he's putting on the full court press, man.
Absolutely.
But what ChatGPT says, they say you should give the person space, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, if I ghost her and not call, that gives the other guy more opportunity to
Sure.
to do things with her. And that's my that's my mindset is like, okay, Bill Belichick used to say the best ability is availability.
That's right.
So if I'm not calling her, not texting her, that's going to give the other guy the opportunity to put in the time.
Okay.
And so,
Right. Well, you got to
all right.
understand. Well, first of all, football is way different. Is way different than relationships. Yes, there are a lot of parallels and similarities, and that is a good analogy there by Bill Belichick. But oh no, he dropped off. Mike, jump back in, dude. Jump back in. Mike, you there? Mike, I'll tell you what, Mike. Drop out and then come back in because I've got all the answers for you, brother. Trust me, I've got all the answers. I've got all of this diagnosed. So, Mike, if you're still there, drop out and then come back in because that'd be great. Oh, yep, there he is. Okay. All right, very good. I can see you in there. Just make sure you connect your video, and your edit. There he is. Okay, very good. Okay, can you hear me? Are you with me? Mike, are you there? Unmute yourself, Mike, if you're muted. Because I've got I've got this diagnosed. Oh, there it is. No, I got you, Mike. Can you hear me? I can hear you just now. Mike, are you there? Mike, are you there? I don't think he can hear me. Hold on. You know what? Actually, let me. There it is. Private chat. Perfect. Oh, he's back. Okay. I see you. Okay, very good. Okay, Mike, can you hear me? Okay, well, I'm going to give you a chance to get everything straightened out. Because like I said, I know I know exactly what's happening here. Let me try him one more time. I see you in there. I see you in there, Mike. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, he jumped in again. I do apologize, guys. Every once in a while, I don't know. He's either driving or he's not in a good spot. Okay, very good. Jay Blaze. Jay Blaze says, was his name Rich Cooper? Oh boy. Yeah. Listen. She might have been married to Rich Cooper. All right. Well, I'm married, but I'm not married, but my baby daddy bought me a condo and we live apart because he doesn't want me to take half of his shit. More Life of Kai says self-snitching. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see him now. Okay, Mike, can you hear me? Okay, take your time, Mike. Take your time. The podcast. Oh, wait a minute. There he goes. Okay, yeah.
There?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, I got you.
I don't know what happened. Sorry,
That's
man.
good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Listen, man, this is the internet, man. Things happen in that regard. Okay, so let me ask you a few questions because I think I've got this pretty well diagnosed here. And so you said that she knew that. So she knew you were married, or she didn't know you were married.
She didn't know.
She didn't know. And she never pressed you. And she never pressed you on coming to your place or seeing your family, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. She
Okay.
she said, I would say probably about 3 weeks into our close relationship, she said, "I noticed you never asked me to come to your place. I understand. It seems like you have boundaries. I'm okay with that."
Okay. Oh,
And
wow.
so
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
Oh, my
so
God.
that was the case. And so every time we saw each other, it was always me going to her place. I'm
Right.
talking like, in the morning before work. I mean,
Ay, 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 ay,
yeah.
ay.
And she would always, I mean, I understand this. Women like to do this. She would always want to go out to do things. But I would tell her, I'm a homebody. If I went to her place, let's say if I worked on a Saturday, she lives over not too far from where I work. And so I would drop past her place after I got off work. And okay, we would go at it physically, and I would always keep in mind my time,
Right.
because I didn't want to be over there too long.
Right.
And so like she said, "I just feel so empty. You come over, we have sex, and you're gone like in like 2 hours." She would want me to spend the night.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
she
No,
really
listen.
wanted that. She
Listen.
wanted that
I
closeness,
understand.
man.
Listen. I understand this. Now, let me answer your first question. Your first, or not your first question. Let me answer the first question I'm going to answer. Obviously, the reason why she fell back during the holidays is because she obviously met someone. Okay. She called this dude babe. And did she ever call you babe?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what
okay.
I said. I could tell.
Okay,
Like
you could
her-
tell. Yeah,
her
you can tell by
whole-
the tone of voice or demeanor that she was talking to a dude, and then of course,
Yeah.
she called him babe. Yeah, she found someone else, man. And what you have to understand is that no matter how strongly a woman feels for you, when she finds someone else that she likes better than you, it is literally like she never knew you. And here's the thing, Mike. The opposite of love isn't hate, okay? The opposite of love is indifference. You understand what I'm saying? And so if you
Yeah.
if you had told me, hey, I had cut things off with her and she's blowing up my phone and she's talking shit to her friends and that means that she obviously still feels something for you. But you showed up right there in front of her and she acted like she never knew you. And you wanted to know what kind of a woman, what would cause a woman to do this. Mike, this is who women are, okay? When women, and I believe that you guys clearly had strong feelings for each other, you clearly still have strong feelings for her. But
Yeah.
But the reason why she acted like she never knew you is because she doesn't have those feelings anymore. She can keep those things complete. She can keep business and pleasure completely separated. That's to answer your first. That's to answer your first question. Number two, my guess is that this new guy is probably officially her boyfriend. Okay, he probably went. He probably went and saw his and or her family for the holidays, and that means a lot to a woman because she said it. I mean, she told you, hey. You come over and I feel empty, and you stay for 2 hours and then you
Yeah.
leave. She was looking for something more, and she met a man who gave her more. Here's another thing.
Yeah.
She knew she was a side chick, Mike. She might not. You have to understand, women always know when there is another woman. What really determines whether or not they stay, that is completely contingent upon your value as a man, or if they have anybody else in their rotation. You were the only man she was seeing at the time, okay? And this is why she gave you all of her time. But when the holidays hit, she wasn't
And
giving
she
you.
joined the dating app,
There-
and she joined
go.
the dating app.
There you go.
She increased her pool of guys.
There you go. That's exactly right.
Right.
What you're going through, Mike, is completely normal. Okay, I've cheated on my girlfriends in the past, and I've fallen for side chicks and this and that and the third. But to answer your main question is and this is going to be easier said than done, but you know what I'm going to tell you, brother, you have got to move on. You have to move on. You absolutely, I mean, listen, she has a boyfriend now. This is not just some guy she's fucking. This is her boyfriend. She is in public on the phone talking to this man and calling him babe, and you're in that same room. Okay, you are in that same room. That is not an accident. And to be honest with you, she might not have even known that you were there. You understand what I mean? Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But if she knew you were there, she absolutely did that on purpose. Here's the thing you have to understand. Mike. is, especially when it comes to like side pieces and all this other kind of stuff, you dodged a bullet. Okay, you dodged a bullet. This woman liked you, all right? And here's the thing. If she still liked you, she could fuck up your life, your career, even your marriage. If you continued to mess with her. There came a point where, and listen, she's 42 years old, right? She doesn't have time. She does not have time to be a side chick.
Right.
She was looking for something more. You gave her the dick. And obviously you dicked her down really good, but she clearly wanted something more from you. When you did not give that to her, she found it from someone else. And that's the reason why she has moved on. There's really nothing complicated about this. You didn't do anything wrong, and she didn't do anything wrong. She wanted more, you were unable to give it to her, and she moved on.
Right. And the other thing she said, when I met you, I kind of knew that after I divorced my husband, that I wasn't going to get involved with anyone sexually again until I get married.
Of course.
And so that kind of runs through my mind too.
Sure.
Is she just saying that
yes,
to say that?
Mike, she's lying. Bro, she's absolutely lying. She is absolutely saying that to say that because she got involved with you sexually, right? So she can say all she wants to. Well, I mean, I'm not going to get involved sexually until I'm married. Number one, you're 42 years old. Okay. Or number one, she's 42 years old. 42-year-old women cannot afford to be saying, oh, I'm going to save myself, for marriage. No, it don't work that way. All right. She's about 2 decades too late to pull that move. That's the first thing. The second thing is the reason she told you that was to make you chase more and to make you think, okay, I'm the lucky one. Or if she is talking to anyone, they're not having sex because she told me she's not going to get involved with anyone sexually until she's actually married. So the answer is 100% yes. She 1000% lied to you, and she proved to you that she was lying because she was having sex with you and you were not, and you were, and you guys clearly weren't married.
Mm-hmm. So you think she knew that I had somebody at my place, or was involved someone?
Yes.
Because one of my neighbors, I was talking to him about it. I said, man, I cannot. I said any other woman would be dying to see. I mean, just for security, I got to see where he lives.
Yeah.
Can I come over your house at least once?
She knew she was, dude. She knew. Not only here's the thing. Not only did she know that she was a side chick, and this is going to hurt a little bit, but she didn't like you enough to pursue anything more than that, okay? The thing is you were using her for sex, all right? She was also using you for sex, but the thing that happened, and my guess is that when you guys first started seeing each other, you guys weren't talking about relationships or her moving closer or her getting a divorce. But as soon as she started to catch feelings for you, that's when all of this talk started. Listen, sex affects men and women very, very differently, right? You're having and listen, the longer you're having sex with somebody, eventually you're going to catch feelings for them. This is if you're a man or a woman. Women catch feelings a lot quicker because sex is much more emotional for them. When a woman has sex with a man, Mike, her brain is filled with oxytocin, and oxytocin happens to be the same chemical that bonds a woman to her baby. And this is what we call pair bonding. That's why when a woman has sex with a man, she gets all of these positive bond type feelings. And now she's thinking, I'm going to move closer to you. Let's do this. Let's do that. But she never really did it because she knew she was a side chick. She's 42.
No, I told her not to do it. All right. But just to piggyback on what you're saying with the neurotransmitters or hormones. The coaching, the dating coaches, they talked about how in the beginning of a relationship, the reason why she was just able to just sort of drop me and meet somebody new from the dating apps was because of dopamine. Is the person was new, is exciting. This person probably took her places and to the movies, stuff that I didn't do because I always kept thinking about the time factor.
Of course.
Then so with the person being new, that's dopamine being released. The guy giving her validation. You look good. She was
bonded to you, but now she's bonded to him. This is how this goes.
Yeah. Well, so you said I dodged a big bullet, huh?
Listen, man, big time bullet. And listen, I know the sex was good, okay? And that's really what you miss. There are two things at play here. The reason why you're yearning for this chick is because, number one, the sex was good. But number two, even though she was a side chick, men, we are territorial by nature. If we have 5 different women we're sleeping with, if we find out or get word that any of them are sleeping with anyone else, we're going to feel some type of way about it. This is just male nature. We are territorial over women that we are having sex with. So that's not abnormal. What's happening in your situation is you only miss the sex. You don't really miss her because you guys didn't really spend time outside of sex. So you miss the sex, number one. Number two, you're imagining her giving that same sexual access to someone else. And that's what's really killing you. You said it yourself, man, I know this guy is enjoying her, blah, blah, blah. Listen, you're 62. You've heard of the song Jesse's Girl, and she's loving him with that body. I just know it. That's what's going through your mind at this point in time. So again, listen, I don't have to tell you that you have to forget about this girl. You know that you're going to have to forget about her. But I want you to understand that
delete pictures of videos.
Yes.
I have it all, man.
Oh my God, all of it, dude. Delete it all, dude. And plus, dude, she lets you go back, dude. I'm telling you, and I tell guys this all the time. You got to watch out for older women, because older women, what they lack in youth and naivety, they definitely make up for it in the bedroom and girl game. Older women have much better girl game than younger women. Younger women just rely on their looks. Older women, yes, obviously she was sexually attractive enough to get your attention, and eventually you guys started sleeping with each other. But older women know exactly what to say, how to move, their timing is on point. They know exactly how to get you hooked. Okay, and it's very easy for myself and everyone in there to say, well, just leave her, bro, forget about her. Even though I know, pardon me, that is what you do, if that's what you're supposed to do, even though you know that that's what you're supposed to do, I understand that you are still emotionally attached to this woman. So you're going to have, you are going to have to detach. And just understand, it's not going to come without pain. You know what I mean? Like, listen, and here's another thing. Getting over a side chick is it's going to be a lot easier than getting over maybe an ex-wife. So I think he left again. Oh boy, I tell you what, man, Mike's in a very precarious situation because he still has feelings for a side piece. And dude, like, I've been there before, man. Like, this is just how it happens. So hopefully he can sort of think his way out of this. He's missing the sex. That's all it is. He's missing the sex. And the thing is what he has to understand is that if sex was the only thing he was giving her, naturally she's going to give more of her time and energy to someone who's giving her more than sex. Derek the Trader with the 219.99 super chat. Oh, by the way, Derek, I got your text message and your voice note. I'm going to answer those after today's live stream, so don't trip about that. He says, why do women these days choose to be in situationships and or be side chicks for years at a time? If they do it for a month or two, I can understand that mistake. But too many choose to do that for years. Why do that for so long? The answer to your question, Derek, is very simple. Women would rather share a high caliber man than to have a low caliber man all to themselves. There's a famous line that Rose in Titanic famously said to Cal, "I'd rather be his whore than your wife." And the reason she said that to him is A, because it's true, but number two, because Jack was the young, exciting, artistic playboy, and Cal was the boring one. That's just how that goes. Situationships and being a side chick, Derek, it's more exciting than being a wife. It really is. And listen, I say this all the time, and I see you back in the pull-up studio there, Mike. I'm going to come to you here in just a second. It's much more exciting for women to be hoes than it is for them to be wives. I'm not going to sit here and misinform and mislead women into thinking that being a wife is more exciting than being a hoe. No, being a hoe is always more exciting than being a wife. but the cost is just way too high. The cost is way too high. You're going to buy a dog and die alone, all that other kind of stuff. So the reason why, Derek, the reason why women would rather be in situationships and or side chicks is because it's slim pickings out there, man. You guys see your competition all the time. Dude, 95% of men have absolutely no clue how to attract and retain women. And so and women know this. And so when they get a hold of a guy who quote unquote gets it, who can put her in her place, who dicks her down good, they latch on to that. They latch on to that every single time because it's I don't want to say it's foreign to them, but it's just rare. That's all there is to it, man. It's rare, and there just aren't that enough. There are not enough men to go around to satisfy these women, and this is why. And listen, Genghis Khan famously had hundreds of concubines. They all enjoyed sharing him, of course, because he was Genghis Khan, right? That's just the way it goes. Oh, wait a minute, Mike dropped off again. Will Sutton says, Mike, we've all been there. Quit cold turkey. Yeah, absolutely. Overnight at the motel. Yeah, my guess is that's probably what it was. Godfather Sports says Backdoria. Okay, he's back. Okay, all right, Mike, let me bring you up here.
It's like,
okay, Mike,
sorry,
can you hear me?
God, I'm so good. I'm so glad I can keep connecting. What's going on? I'm holding my phone. I'm standing in my office.
Nah, it's all right.
I'm holding my phone, and when I put my phone down, that's when I lose you. I'm just gonna put it on my desk.
Put it on your desk,
right,
man.
Ahead.
I got you covered.
Man, okay.
So I think
Go ahead, Professor.
No, that's quite all right. All she was getting from you, Mike, at the end of the day, Mike, all she was getting from you was sex. And she was okay with that because obviously she was going to get divorced. She simply met a man who gave her more than sex. And here's the thing, Mike, the sex might not be as good with him as it is with you. But at 42 years old, women her age, they value a lot more than sex. Yes, great sex is definitely a bonus. But Mike, again, she is 42. She doesn't have time to be somebody's side piece or in somebody's rotation for years and years at a time. Because by the time she jumps off of that carousel, she's going to be 43, 44, even 45 years old. She's almost half 100 at that point. And so if she meets a man who's going to bring her around for the holidays, come see her family for Christmas, actually go on dates with her, meet with her outside of, the Holiday Inn or whatever the case may be, yeah, she is going to latch onto that guy. That's just all there is to it. He simply offered more than you were willing to or able to give him or give her.
Yeah. Yeah, all of her family actually is in Jamaica. So
wow.
She has one brother that's here in the United States, but like her mother, father, other sisters are in Florida, and in Jamaica. So she didn't really have anybody up here. But when I was listening to like some of the dating coaches online and everything, they were saying that she was just messed up from the start, and she had an issue with bonding, or how did they explain? They said the reason why she was able to branch swing from her husband that she was getting a divorce from and attached to me is because she didn't want to fall into the pit of being alone. And now going back to what you said, when women leave, they already have a plan B.
That's exactly right.
When I went on my trip, that's where she probably joined the dating app. And she was probably talking.
Yep.
And then once she found someone that she said, okay, once she found someone that she could that she connected with, that's when she abruptly said, I can't do this anymore.
There you go.
And I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, damn, how did she? But that day that we worked together, Donovan,
that was the nail in the coffin.
Huh?
You could not believe that this woman that you had sex with for the last half year just pretended like she never knew you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Let me ask you this, Mike. What do you think is the right thing to do? If you were me and I were you, what do you think I would advise Mike to do?
I know I kind of knew that there was a timeline on our relationship.
Sure.
Because at one point, she was going to probably, why is it I never been to your house?
Yeah.
Your family is still living. Why don't you take me around your family? Uh, and I was going to just have to say, hey, I didn't mention this in the beginning of our relationship, but I'm almost sort of like in a similar situation that you're in, but I valued our relationship. I didn't want it to be too much confusion and
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
wess I just kind of kept it away from you.
She already
But
knew. Mike, I'm telling you, she already knew. She already knew, man. And I guarantee you, I guarantee, and see, you knew that there was going to be a time limit. She also knew
Yeah.
that and she didn't realize there was a time limit until she told you, hey, all we do is have sex and you're just gone in a couple of hours. I need more from you. And when you told her, hey, look, that's not the way it's going to be, that's when the timer started. It was it was really only a matter of time before she was going to find someone to replace you. And that's how
Yeah,
these
she wanted
things
me to go
go.
on trips with her. She wanted
Yeah.
me to go on
Yeah.
trips with her.
Yeah.
She owned a timeshare.
Yep.
And actually she went to Miami. I think it was back in let me see, we met in May. She went to Miami in I think around September,
Okay.
sometime around there. And she wanted me to go. And I said, "Nah, I'm just gonna stay on this end."
Yeah.
She was pissed. She was pissed. But when I went on my cruise through the Panama Canal,
Mm-hmm.
I called her almost every day. Of course, I had to call her when I wasn't in the room.
Of course.
So it wasn't like I ignored her. I said I
Sure.
didn't ignore her. She said, "But you didn't ask me to come with you,
Yep.
Mike."
She wanted more.
And
Listen, Mike, she wanted more from. She really did like you. Dude, when a woman wants to go on trips with you and spend more time with you outside of sex, she really like you. She really, really likes you. Here's the thing. You're a married man and you're not going to leave your wife. So you're just going to have to understand that and here's the thing, Mike, and this is, I want you to understand this very, very clearly. No matter, outside of just a one night stand, no matter how insignificant an ongoing sexual relationship is, when it ends, there is going to be some level of pain. Now, the pain varies from person to person, depending upon, how much you guys like each other. Obviously, it depends upon how long the relationship or the affair lasts. But at the end of the day, when two people are having sex, yes, you are going to catch feelings for one another, but you are never going to leave your wife, and you knew that, right? And so if you happen to have another side chick, you're just going to have to understand that, okay, I know I'm not going to leave my wife for this woman, so I've got to make sure that when this ends, I got to be ready for the pain. It's almost like the difference, Mike, and stay with me here. It's like it's the difference between your best friend dying of cancer and your best friend getting hit by a bus, right? Your friend comes to you and says, "Hey, I got bad news, Mike. I've got, testicular cancer or whatever," right? He's fighting cancer. You know the end is probably near, and when he dies, there is still a level of pain, but at least you were ready for it, right? You knew the diagnosis, you saw him losing his hair, blah, 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 and eventually he succumbs to the cancer. But when you get that phone call, "Hey, Mike, Scott got hit by a bus, he's dead." Oh my God, like that hits you a lot harder. When you go into sexual relationships with women you're not going to be in a long-term relationship with, you have to treat it like a cancer diagnosis. Okay, I like her and she likes me, but eventually this relationship is going to die, right? And and what happened is this hit you like the bus and not the cancer, because all of a sudden, and it was a 2-week period, all of a sudden, wait a minute, it's like you never knew me, we don't even talk anymore, blah, 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 blah. And listen, this is going to be a learning lesson for you. When and if you ever, engage in another affair with another woman, just understand that you are not going to be in a long-term relationship with her. And when it ends, and it will, there is going to be a measure of pain. Simply prepare yourself for the pain.
Okay.
Mike, that's the best way. It's never not going to hurt. Okay, it's never not going to hurt. There is no such thing. Dude, Andrew Tate, I promise you, Andrew Tate would tell you this himself. Even if he was just seeing a chick for 2 weeks and then things abruptly end, I'm not saying he's going to cry over her about it. It might sit in his stomach for 15, 20 minutes. He might even think about her a little bit the next day, but eventually he is going to get over her. But you are never, ever, ever going to not feel something. You're never not going to feel pain when a sexual relationship ends. That is simply the human condition. That's all there is to it.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
All right. So there was another opportunity to work at her office.
Okay.
April 15th. I went to this temp site to sign up to work there again. Was that a no-go? Should I just avoid
it.
even
That's
trying
a no-go.
to see her?
Yes, that you got to put her out of your mind, Mike. You got to put her out of your mind, Mike, because at some point, if she sees that if she keeps seeing you, she is going to know that you are actively making an effort to actually see her. And in the end, Mike, you're going to have to respect that she is in a relationship, right? Like, you're going to have to respect that she's in a relationship. You wouldn't want some dude hitting on your wife, right? Well, then don't hit on somebody else's girl. Like, that's kind of what this sounds like. You're going to have to respect her relationship. Number one. Number two, if you keep putting yourself in her presence, it's going to prolong the pain. At this point, if you don't see her, talk to her for 30 days, I promise you're going to start to feel a lot better. But if you continue to, all right, maybe I should go work with her, it's just going to prolong this. Listen, not only is it going to prolong this, at some point, Mike, your logic is going to take a backseat to emotion, and that's when you start to do things that are crazy. And I'm not saying that you will do this, but we're all capable.
Right.
We're all capable of doing dumb shit. Maybe you drive by her
showing up
office.
at her
Maybe
place.
there you go. And now you're starting to get stalker stuff. Then you get arrested. Then your wife finds out, and then it just listen. I understand how you feel, and I understand what it's like to lose sexual access to a woman before you are ready. This is part of the game, Mike, and this is part of being a man. Part of being a man is doing what's hard. And the reason why you're successful at 62 years old is because you've done what's hard, okay? And the reason why most women are losers is because they never do what's hard. Mike, you're going to have to do the hard thing. Let it sting, let it burn, let the scab come over the wound and let it heal, okay? It's gonna hurt, it's not gonna be easy, but this is what you gotta do as a man.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let's say she reaches out to me 3 months from now. Hey, Mike, how's it going? What are you up to? How should I handle it?
Yeah.
And then before you answer, the dating coaches are saying block her. They're pretty much saying what you said. Kind of pretend like she doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Don't call her. Don't drive near her job.
Yeah.
Don't try to work near her job.
Yeah, listen, if she reaches out in 3 months, Mike, smash her and let the good times roll, man. Because here's the thing, she knows at this point, if she reaches back out to you, you're not ready for a relationship. You know what the status is with her. You guys could pretty much just pick up right where you left off. But I will caution you, as tempting as it would be to jump back into bed with her, just understand that when it ends this time, okay, it's going to be even worse. Number one. Number two, when you get back with a side chick who left you, you start to become a little bit more jealous. You start to become a little bit more insecure because now you're going to start asking her questions. So, what have you been up to these last 3 months? You know she's in a relationship. Now you're going to start to worry about. Now you're going to start to worry about him, dude. And again,
it's never going to be the same.
It's never ever going to be the same.
Never.
Nope.
It's never going. And it won't. I was just thinking this today as I'm driving to work, like, wow, why am I sweating this woman like this?
Because you're human.
If she were to call me back, I would want all the answers. Like, what was it that I did that made you start to?
I can tell you.
Listen,
Mike, listen. You don't have to ask her. I'm going to tell you. What you did was that you just fucked her, okay? What made her go on the dating apps was the fact that she angled for a relationship and you stonewalled her. She said she wanted to go on trips with you. You told her no. She said she wanted to move closer to you. You told her no. She said she wanted to spend more time with you outside of the 2 hours you guys are banging. You told her no. Listen,
she wanted a baby.
I
said no.
There you go, exactly. And if you're not going to give her what she wants or needs, she is going to go get it from somebody else. And that doesn't make you or her right or wrong. This is just how this goes. If you are in a sexual relationship that is not meeting your needs outside of the bedroom, you're going to find it somewhere else. That's just how it goes. That's what she did. And listen, I think you can agree she's not an evil she's not an evil person. It's not like she hates you. It's not like she resents you. She simply got over you. And that's really, really, really what hurts. So, if she does contact you again in 3 months, and I seriously doubt that she does. If she contacts you in 3 months, man, my advice to you would be to leave her alone and just let it lie. Because at that point, man, because listen, at that point, we both agreed it is never going to be the same again. It's never it's never going to be. You guys are never going to have that fire. She's no longer going to be quote unquote untainted. You know, at that point, dude, you know, at that point, she's out of a relationship. Number one, number two, she might still be in a relationship with this guy when she reaches out to you. You want to know why I think that? Because she was in a marriage when she reached out to you the first time, and if she cheated if she cheated on her husband, what makes you think she's not going to cheat on her boyfriend that she met on Match.com or whatever the hell they're using these days?
Yeah, and one of my buddies was saying, he said, man, now that she, reached out to dating apps and you know she's out there dating, she told you she was dating. At this point, you can't go in her raw.
No.
You have to go.
No, absolutely.
He said, you can't go in her raw, man.
You absolutely. And again, I want to make this clear. This is not going to be easy, okay? But this is what comes with being a man, all right? This is what comes with being a man. You have got to do what's hard, Mike. And see, because the easy thing for you to do would be to continue to pursue her, right? The easy thing for you to do is if she texts or calls you, jump right back into bed with her. But Mike, my guy, you're 62 years old. This woman is 42. She has moved on. It's never going to be the same again. And I'm telling you right now, if you jump back into bed with this woman, when the relationship ends, it ain't going to be so clean this time. Okay? It is not going to be so clean this time. Number one. Number two, she's probably not going to be the one who reacts adversely at this point. It's going to be you who reacts adversely. Because I can promise you, she's not even thinking about you right now, but you're thinking about her. That's what tells me that when and if she does reach out in 3 months or whatever, even if she reaches out tomorrow, you got to leave it alone. You got to leave it alone, dude.
Wow, you put a dagger and you say she's not even thinking about me.
She's not. She's not. Mike, look, dude, bro, I know it hurts, man. I know it hurts and I know it sucks. But here's one thing I can tell you. Throughout my life, I've always been at sort of a crossroads in any decision, what to wear, who to date, what state to move to. I always did the harder thing. And the reason why I always did the harder thing is because doing the hard thing, Mike, is often synonymous with doing the right thing, okay? Right? This is why most women are losers, because they almost never do what's hard, all right? Being a man means doing what's hard. Being a man means doing and saying things that you really don't want to do. This is why most men, Mike, are non-confrontational, because being confrontational is hard, okay? Bending to her will or her whims, or when she gets mad, it's easy to just sort of slink away. You have to do what's hard in life to be successful in life, especially with women.
What I couldn't understand. So if I wasn't giving her all that she wanted, why does she still feel the need to branch swing to some other guy? She's coming out of divorce.
Mike,
why couldn't she say, you know what, I'm just gonna
listen, bro, because that's not what women do. That's not what women do. And I'll tell you something else too. She decided she was going to divorce her husband 6 months before she even met you. Right? And here's the thing, Mike.
Right.
Here's the thing. You think you're the only man she had an affair with? You think you're the first affair that she's had in her marriage, my guy? You think you were the first? You think you were the first guy she cheated with? No. I guarantee fucking to you, you are not the first guy she cheated on her husband with, and she will not be, and you will not be the last. You're going to have to reconcile yourself with this. And again, dude, trust me, I know it sucks and it's probably a part of your ego and all this other kind of stuff. You got to do what's hard, Mike. This is the difference between men and women. You got to do what's hard, because I'm telling you, Mike, if you do not do what's hard, Block her, leave her alone, don't entertain even thought. If you do not do what's hard, your life is going to get hard. I promise you.
Yeah.
Dude, I have lived
Yeah.
this shit, believe me.
Yeah. With the sex, I could not, but like when we really got into it, Donovan, we really got into it. And I couldn't, like, she told me, so she got married, I think it was like 2012.
Okay.
But she said for 2 years, she said I had like 3 miscarriages. We tried to have a child. After the third miscarriage, it's like he just gave up.
Yeah.
He stopped working. He started he stopped taking care of himself, and I just lost attraction for him. And I told him that I wanted a divorce. But he, while I was seeing her, Donovan, this guy was dragging his feet. He moved out,
Yep.
and he was dragging his feet with the paperwork. And I'm like, damn. So, and she kind of made it seem like when I first met her that she grew up in a nice Christian home. She was a virgin when she met her husband. He was the first. And then, like, after 2 years of them, they weren't really physically separated, because in Maryland you got to be separated a year before you get a divorce.
Mike. Let me stop you right there. I'm gonna bring you right back on. Okay, I'm gonna bring you right back on. Stay put. Yeah, exactly, T Drilla. Exactly. Mike, before I continue with you, you guys in the chat need to shut the fuck up. Okay? No, seriously, shut the fuck up. I swear to God. Anytime somebody comes on with a situation, everyone's always a fucking relationship expert. This isn't rocket science. No, it's fucking not. But guys, if it were so fucking easy, VF whatever the fuck, then why aren't you up here doing this, man? Like, seriously, he's a beta. He is a human being, and we have all been in these situations. All right, have some fucking respect. No, hold on. Have some fucking respect, guys. This guy is we're on his side. He is a man. I'm on his side. All right. I'm not gonna have you guys in here talking shit about someone who's literally pouring his heart out here. The guy is being honest. He's in a situation. He called me for help. The last thing that he or I need is for you to be there. Just leave her, bro. Yeah, no fucking shit. Of course, that's the fucking answer. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead, man. I can't stand these people, dude.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, but I mean, I've been following you, Donovan, since around 2015, so I am very aware of the red pill. And no, I'm not a beta. I'm just following Kenneth Samuels. He said alpha men don't cheat; they exercise options, and that's what I was doing.
Yep. And listen, and we say all the time, Mike, women, we show fidelity through provisioning, right? If you were really cheating, you would have bought this chick a condo and started a family with her and all that other kind of stuff. You were simply using her for sex. Unfortunately for you, you guys were having sex just a little bit too long, okay? And listen, Mike, it does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter who it is you're having sex with. If you have sex with a woman long enough, eventually you are going to catch feelings for her. It is impossible to have sex for 6 months. It's impossible to have sex regularly with a woman for 3 months and not catch some sort of feelings. You're a married man. You know you're not going anywhere, right? So again, you have to go in thinking of that cancer diagnosis analogy that I gave you. You have to understand that when you meet a woman, okay, my friend has testicular cancer. We know he is going to die, right? Everybody knows he's going to die. That doesn't mean, just because you know he's going to die, doesn't mean it's not going to hurt when he actually does die. But at least you saw it coming. This is the mindset that you need to have when you mess with any woman, especially as a married man.
Whew. Yeah.
I know it's tough. I know it's tough.
Get back to what I was saying before those guys in the chat box were acted up. Like I was telling you, when we start talking, she said that for about a year, she and her husband weren't having sex. Okay,
that's a lie.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's a lie.
You think they were still doing it?
No. Yeah, that's a lie. Listen, man, women will, dude, listen. If a woman wants to cheat, she's going to cheat, okay? But here's the thing. Women don't operate on logic. They operate on emotion, but then they use logic to justify their emotional decisions, okay? For whatever reason, she decided she just didn't want to. And here's the thing. She said, we haven't had sex for a year. Maybe that's true, but I guarantee you it's not because he didn't want to. The reason why they haven't had sex for a year is because she didn't want to have sex for a year. Dude, in 99.9% of sexless marriages, the guy always wants to have sex, and it's never the woman who doesn't. It's always the woman who doesn't want to have sex. So when she says we haven't had sex in a year, the next time a woman tells you this, hey, the reason why I want to run around on my husband is because we haven't had sex in a year. Ask her this, okay? That's fine, but was that his idea or your idea? Do you not want to have sex with him, or does he not want to have sex with you? 11 times out of 10, she is the one that has closed her legs. So she can tell you all you want, all she wants to. Well, we haven't had sex in a year. That might be true, but I guarantee you she is the one that has stopped the sex.
Wow. And you think that during that, like when they were on their downswing with their marriage, you think that she was still you think that she was entertaining guys on dating apps and going out? Because I'm telling you, I could not, the way that we were physically, I'm like, how in the world? Because she wanted it every day. I said, you're an hour away from me. That means me driving to your place. That's
Look,
an
Mike,
hour to
I'll put it to
driving back.
I'll put it to you this way. I don't think she was entertaining other men during that time. I know she was. She was. Okay. Listen. Dude, I'm trying to tell you. She said she hadn't had sex with her husband in a year. She probably made that decision subconsciously 6 months even before that. Mike, you are not the first man that she had an affair with, and I promise you, you will not be the last. And here's the thing, Mike, this is what gets a lot of us caught up, Mike.
He's not loyal.
No, hold on. She made you think that you were special. Okay, because now you're like, dude, how in the world could she do this with me and want it all the time? What you forgot to say is why did she open up to me like this if I'm not special? And this is what I was talking about girl game earlier. Older women are masters at making you think that you are somehow special or unique or different. And this is why you're up in a tizzy, because you're confused as to why in the world can she act like she never knew me if we were so close sexually. Number one, because women are great actresses, and number two, you're not special. Okay, she made you, and this is one of modern women's superpowers, and this is how they keep guys hanging on for so much longer than they should, is they make you feel like you are special. You need to understand, Mike, that you will never give any woman in this world anything that she hasn't already had, okay? You will never be her first, her best, her biggest, or her only. You are not the first guy that she has had an affair with. Okay, you definitely haven't dicked her down the best. You're not the only guy she was fucking, and you'll never be, you're definitely not going to be the last. You're never going to be her biggest, her best, her first, or her only. You're not special, Mike, and I know that crushes your ego and that crushes your manhood, but that's how it is. She put it in her mind, and some women just do this automatically. She made you feel so special that you just can't believe that after all of this time we've spent together, she could just move on like she never knew you. The reason why she moved on like she never knew you is because you were never special in the first place. She simply made you feel that way. And that's
Even
okay.
when she's saying, I love you, she used to say, I love you.
Yep.
Please tell me you love me.
Yep. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is, man. And women, like, again, she's 42 years old, man. And older women in their 40s, dude, they have the best girl game. Listen, I've been with many, many women in my life, but the best liars, the best pathological cheaters were always in their late 30s, early 40s. They simply have more experience doing it. That's it, man. Wow. Yeah, I know it sucks to hear. But this is how it is. She has 1,000% moved on. She doesn't, and here's the thing, Mike, she doesn't hate you. She just doesn't care anymore. All right? Whoever she is with, that's going to be who she is with. So again, it's easy for me to say move on. It's easier said than done, Mike, but it still has to be done.
Okay. Donovan, man, I'm telling you, probably about a month ago, well, around like January when all this was happening, I DM'd you asking what your rate was, but you never responded to me.
Oh, was that on, I never check my Instagram DMs or Facebook or anything like that. So
Okay.
yeah, I never do. But yeah, listen, if you want to,
man, I'm so glad. God, if you were in Maryland, I'd buy you a smoothie or something. I don't drink alcohol, so it would have to be a
I am mad at you.
smoothie.
Look, hey, look, I would listen. I would definitely take a green smoothie as payment, but yeah, like Mike, and I want you to understand what you're going through is not unique. Okay, there are so many men and women who are going through the same thing, but on the man side, the reason you are feeling this way is because she was successful in making you feel like you were the only guy that she could get that she could get whatever she was looking for from you. You were not, and that's okay. That's okay. That's just how it is. And I'm not saying she played you, but she obviously, dude, she put the whammy on you. She had the excellent girl game. And what you have to understand, man, is that women get a lot more opportunities than for sex than we do as men. This is why they get over us so much easier. Another reason why they get over us so much easier is because they invest a lot more than we invest a lot more than they do. All they got to do is show up and be pretty and willing. But we got to be in the dental field. We have to have the game. We got to be in shape. We can't drink alcohol. This is how it is.
Do you think I was able to maintain my red pill awareness or alpha awareness by telling her that, hey, you're not coming to my house,
Yes,
or maintaining
100%.
my boundaries?
Yes, absolutely. Because if you had told her, and I always say this, never tell your side chick where you work or where you live. Now, she knows where you work and what you do for a living, but if she really, now here's the thing, Mike, she knows where you work. And this is why I know she doesn't like you like that anymore. Because if she really, really wanted to be like you, she would have caused problems for you at work. That's just how it is. She didn't raise a big stink about it, and she tried. She said, hey, look, I want to go on trips with you. Please spend more time with me. I want to have a child with you. Like, she really, really did like you. She really, really did. You just weren't ready to take it to that next level. And as such, she said, okay, well, if Mike's not going to give it to me, then someone else will. And she has found that someone else.
Why 7 months? I mean, shouldn't women realize, okay, this is not going to go anywhere after about maybe 3 months? Or do you think it was because it was during the holidays and that was the...
It wouldn't have mattered, Mike. Listen, the holidays probably factored in, but even if this holiday thing never happened, if the holidays never happened, maybe you guys would have lasted another, 2 or 3 months. But what you have to understand, Mike, is that eventually when a woman is not getting what she wants and or needs out of a relationship, eventually she's going to move on. Okay? That's just how it is. Listen, she can get dick from anywhere. That's why she got it from you, right? But and again, women are the gatekeepers of sex. We're the gatekeepers of relationships. You know that. She simply wanted, Mike, she wanted more from you. You were unable and unwilling to give it to you, and so she moved on. That's all there is to it. And get this. Dude, things could be so much worse. Not only it's gonna be hard getting over her, but can you imagine how much harder it would be to get over her if she wrecked your job or if she wrecked your marriage? Now you don't have any women. Now you're having to do a new career field. I mean, this thing could have gone sideways in so many different ways. This woman did not love you as much as she said she did, because if she really did, she would have raised a much bigger stink and she would have made your life a lot harder. So this is sort of the paradox of the side chick. If she really, really likes you, that's going to be big problems down the road. You were lucky. She told you she really liked you, but not really, right? And because she didn't, and I'm not saying that she didn't like you at all. She just didn't love you. If she really and truly did love you, Mike, she would not have given up so easily. But she was like, okay, well, if he doesn't want to take me on trips, if he doesn't want to introduce me to his family, if he doesn't want me over at his place, then I guess I'm going to have to get with someone who will. clearly she's found someone, and she is now calling him babe. That's how it works.
And you said get rid of the pictures, the
All
videos,
all of it.
So,
All of it.
hey,
All of it. All of it.
videos I could upload on Pornhub. I'm telling you. Oh my God! Sometimes I lie in bed.
She's a freak. She's a freak.
I know it's keeping me in the loop, man. It's keeping me in the loop by looking at these pictures, looking at these videos.
Do it, Mike.
Reading the old text.
Bro, no, Mike, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. You've got, and I know it's not easy. Bro, you gotta let her go, man. Delete everything that had anything to do with her. We know, out of sight, out of mind, okay? She's gonna be on your mind a lot longer than she's gonna be out of sight. But you gotta put her out of your sight. Delete all the pictures, don't save them to the cloud. Delete everything, delete text messages, and Mike, you really need to block her. You really, really do need to block her, because I'm telling you right now.
Donovan, man, I listen to you so much. I learn a lot from you. I'm being honest with you, man. Mm-hmm. I'm not deleting these pictures of this video.
Oh, Mike, don't do it.
I'm not doing it now. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Oh, my God. I'll put it to you this way. The longer you hold on to those pictures and videos, the longer it's going to take to get over her. And here's the thing, Mike. Deep down inside, and I think a lot of us sort of go through this and don't really know that we're going through this. Deep down inside, the reason why we hang on, even though that relationship is no longer there, is we want something to remind us that the relationship existed. Because if you didn't have the pictures or the text messages, just based on your one-on-one interactions, you would never know. You said it yourself. No one even suspected that we had a relationship. And as it happens, not even her, it appeared. Okay? So you have to understand, it is going to take a while to get over this. But it's going to take some time. But eventually, you're going to have to delete that stuff. You're going to have to. That's the only way to do this. Listen, I know you're going to do this at your own pace, but dude, if you don't, Mike, I'm telling you, Mike, just listen to what I'm saying here. If you don't do this soon, what's going to end up happening is your emotions are going to overtake your logic. And when your emotions overtake your logic, you end up making some very, very, very bad decisions. Okay? And we can laugh and we can chuckle, but I'm telling you right now, when a man gets emotional, he becomes very dangerous for a lot of different reasons. You do not want emotion to take over logic at this point, because if you do, you've got a lot to lose, man. Like, dude, you're 62 years old, you're probably close to retirement. There is no need to jeopardize that for some weekend pussy. I'm sorry, there's just not.
I'm not, man. I'm grounded. I'm not gonna. I'm telling you,
I know it's hard
because I'm listening to these dating coaches on YouTube. And what happens is, I guess the algorithm sends me like links to tracking devices.
That's all tracking, dude. That's stalker behavior.
Put this person's number in, and
no. Oh my God, yes. Put this person's number in. Upload their face, and we will show you all the dating apps they're on. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Mike. If I were to snap my fingers right now, and you would know every dating app that she was on, who she was with, what purpose would that serve?
No.
Here's another thing. If you were to have a conversation with her, this is why I tell guys all the time, if you get caught cheating, okay, do not answer questions, okay? Because the more questions you answer, the more questions she is going to have. Well, guess what? That also works in reverse. The more questions you ask her, the more she answers, the more questions you are going to have. And in that pursuit of trying to get answers, this is when stalker behavior rears its ugly head. Now you're going to start stalking her Facebook or her Instagram. You're going to be driving up to her job. God forbid, Mike, God forbid, you're sitting in the parking lot and she sees you. Mike, like, come on. And again, I know this is not easy. I'm not going
to do it. I'm not going to do all that, man.
Listen.
I'm grounded. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Every dating coach is going to tell you, well, just leave her. I'm going to tell you the same thing, but I understand how difficult it is because I have been in this situation. It's been a while, but I've been in this very situation before where you are in a relationship and you catch feelings for a side bitch. And see, we can all listen, having a side chick is great. You're getting your needs met at home and out in public. I get that. But nothing comes for free, Mike, okay? You guys had great sex and you've got the videos to prove it. You didn't really think that you were going to be able to have an affair with a woman like this and not pay some sort of price, right? Mike, you've already paid the price, and the price is comparatively low. Listen, lick your wounds, take your L, and move on. Because if you continue to obsess over this chick, that price is going to go up, man. Listen, she's not making a big stink about it. She's not stalking you. She's not trying to let your wife know. You're in the clear. You are in the clear. Let it go. It's not easy. You're going to have to let it go because if you don't, Mike, you're going to start making some very bad decisions.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, speaking of you know who, the garage door just went up.
That is the wife. Well, you need to get off the phone here, Mike. We don't want to out you.
All right, man.
Hey, thanks for calling in, Mike. And listen, keep us updated, all right?
All right. All right. Bye.
Thanks, Mike. Listen, look, this stuff ain't easy. This stuff is not easy, man. I totally get it. I totally understand it. Let me go to B Method. B Method, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
How's it going, Don? How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. Where are you calling me from?
Bay Area.
Okay, Bay Area. What's on your mind, B Method?
Yeah. Bruh, Mike from Maryland, man. Hey, all I gotta say is me and him are kindred spirits, man, because I dealt with the same exact thing. And to all the men in the chat that are trying to dunk on this dude, check this out. It's par for the course. It's part of the game, man.
That's right.
Because the thing is, my ex pulled up on me. She spun the block on me about a year ago. You know what I mean?
What?
And me and her had actually broken up right when I started my red pill journey.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I started checking her and putting her in her place and calling out the bullshit that she was doing that I used to accept.
Right.
And that's kind of like how we broke up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We were broken up for about 2.5 years, 3 years, and whatnot. And so out of the blue, I just hit her up and I noticed I wasn't blocked no more. She answers or whatever, and we started kind of we spun the block on each other.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then she's tried to press up on me. You know what I mean? She got on my Facebook, saw that I was going in the 3 years me and her were separated. That I was, I was pulling.
Yeah,
I was
of course.
Females off of these dating apps. And so once she saw that, she gets at me talking about, by the way, what are we? This, that, and the other. And I told her point blank, period. Look, we just want to kick it, see where things go, and check each other's temperature, and we'll just let the chips fall where they may.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so, she kept on pressing and pressing. Then she asked me, oh, by the way, did you still want to have a child? And I'm just like, well, wait a minute, hold up.
Oh, wow.
Hold up.
Holy shit.
Back before, when I wanted a kid, you know what I mean? You refused to, want to have one with me. And for rightfully so, my job was not where it needed to be. My earning potential wasn't where it needed to be. So I get it.
Sure.
But for you to spin the block on me, 43 years old, still living at home with your parents, and now you want to get me to take a sucker's deal. Shit. And I'm just like, can't do that. Me trying to be big, bad, red pill nigga.
Right?
I'm like, nah,
exactly.
This is going to go how I say go, this, that, and the other, woo, woo, woo. And so she calls me out of the blues like, I knew you were using me. You're a worthless fucker, this, that, and the other. And I never want to see you again. I hate you. Woo, woo, woo. I was like, well, I don't know how we're using each other because, sex is an equal exchange.
Absolutely.
But, that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But a couple of weeks later, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck her. You know what I mean? She don't know. Woo, woo, woo. The 2 weeks later, I get on her Facebook feed and I see that she's got a new dude. And I'm just like, bam, shot to the heart.
There it was.
Shot to the motherfucking heart.
That's right. There it is.
But then when I really stopped and sat back and, thought things through, I was like, no, it's more of a kick in the nuts because you really just only missed the poom poom.
That's it. That's it. Not only, look, you missed.
You know what I mean?
Look, you missed the poom poom. And like I told Mike, we're territorial over any woman we're having sex with. It's not something that we consciously do. This is like Manosphere Highlights Daily consistently says attraction is not a choice. He's 100% right. Being territorial is also not a choice. If you have sex with a woman long enough, at some point you are going to become territorial over her, regardless of whatever her sexual or relationship market value is. That's just how it goes, man.
You don't miss. You don't miss,
That's
my
how it
brother.
goes.
Because
That's how it
the thing
goes.
is, I still have pictures. I still have videos. And so it's like, dude, you guys are just totally just hitting the nail on the head every single aspect. And I'm just like, I was listening to my commute home from work, and I'm just like, I'll be goddamn. They are speaking about me. That is me right now. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. What's your advice to Mike?
Sure.
What's your advice for Mike? If you were Mike's homeboy, what would you tell him?
Oh, my biggest thing is, first of all, don't do the surveillance. Just avoid her at all costs. You know what I mean? Man. Because like you said, the more that you get in contact with her or try to look, let's put it this way. I was, you said something so righteous when you said when a man's emotions get involved and logic goes out the window, then you start acting like playing the game like a female, playing the game like a bitch.
Yes.
Because I was starting to think about doing shit like, all right, we used to live together on her parents' acre of land in the guest house and whatnot. There was a couch I bought. You know what I mean? And after I saw her with the new dude, I'm like, man, I think I want my couch back.
Oh, my God. See, there you go.
What I really wanted to do is go up there and, hopefully he'd be there because he's a white dude and see, that she used to be with a black dude and that would just sabotage everything. I was like, nah, that's
diabolical. I love it.
But that's a bitch move.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Then I was thinking about maybe I could just ride by her school, where she works, this, that, and the other. I'm just like, that is a bitch move, dude. That's not how men move.
That's right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so once you really, if I were Mike, I would tell him just like you told him. Within 30 days, 60 days, it's gonna diminish, that hurt that you feel. But you gotta rip the Band-Aid off, man.
Gotta let it sting.
You can't keep things lingering because, like you said, it's just gonna be more and more. Just the fact that I even thought about that, that stalker shit.
Yes.
It's no good. It's no good. And so, man, I would just tell Mike, if you're getting to that point where you're even thinking this stuff, then it's got to get blocked.
Yep.
You know what I mean, you got to delete the photos. I got to take my own advice on that because she had a beautiful whatever. But
dead ass.
Man, right? You do not miss every single piece of advice that it was point blank, just to the point, man. It's gospel.
Yeah, and the thing is this is the difference between men who are successful and men who are not. Is we do what's hard to do, and it's not just relationships. It's with work. It's with business. It's with your diet, your exercise. You have to do. The road to heaven feels like hell, but the road to hell feels like heaven. That's the difference between doing what's hard and what's not. And it feels great at the time to do what's easy. This is why most women do what's easy. But look at the way modern women have turned out. They're abject fucking disasters because they are always doing what's easy. They don't want to do what's hard. They don't want to be fit, feminine, friendly, and faithful. They don't want to. They don't want to exercise temperance. They don't want to exercise abstinence. No, they want to do what's easy, which is being a hoe and playing guys and this and that and the third. Then when they're 45 and alone, they're asking, well, where have all the good men gone? Well, all the good men are with the women who did the hard thing to get with them.
Or they're in their friend zone.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, even worse, because if you're in the friend zone, you're still being exposed to her, which doesn't help anybody.
Correct.
I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, man. I just want to get up on here and say that you got, keep cooking, man. Keep
Absolutely.
cooking. Because at the end of the day, like I said, and I just wanted to get up on here and tell this dude that, tell Mike and Marilyn, bro, keep your head up, man.
Yeah, man.
All you sucker motherfuckers that were just, dunking on this dude. You guys obviously don't either understand the game, you don't get pussy, or you don't, or you're not a man, you're a grown male.
Yes. Because
men, like you said, are territorial. I don't give a damn if she's a hoe on the blade.
Right, exactly,
You know
dude,
what I mean?
exactly. You're still, and it's funny because when men listen to these, when they read posts, oh, bro, if I were you. No. Don't tell me what you would do in that situation if you've never been in that situation. That's why this is why I showed him empathy. I had to give him some tough love, but I also had to let him know, hey man, like I understand this isn't going to be easy, but I did it. And here's the thing, I have failed multiple times at that, and it has always ended up costing me. And thankfully for me, I was in my my early to mid 30s. This guy's in his 60s, man. He has so much more to lose now. So yeah, it would behoove him. And again, it's not easy, but it would behoove him to block her and just move on. That's the only way out of this, because he got lucky. Most side chick situations end up blowing up in your face. This woman actually got into another relationship and left him alone. He had the perfect side chick situation, both before, both during and after. But again, that's the thing. That is the price you pay for having sex with a woman over an extended period of time. You don't get to just fuck her for free. You're going to pay. You're going to pay with your emotion. You're going to pay with your time. You're going to pay with your mentality. That's how it goes, man.
Right. You're. I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more. Big Mike, keep your head up, man.
Absolutely.
You're not the only one. I hope this offers some solace to know that I don't give a damn how red pill you are. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to constantly bring up other content creators. I won't say his name this time, but CGA said it best. It's like a lot of us are just one, dick suck away, one
blowjob away from being right back on the plantation. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Listen, I probably need to refer Mike to my password episode. My password episode talked about a man's password. A lot of men have different passwords, and a password is what I described as anything a woman does or says that bypasses your red pill conditioning and causes you to think emotionally rather than logically. My password used to be blondes with big tits, right? As red pill as I was, if you were blonde with big fake tits, all the red pill shit went out the door.
Went out.
You know what I'm saying? Mike's password was sexual access and her being a freak. She knew what his password was. She pushed that button, and now he doesn't have it anymore. That's just how it goes, man.
Right. And the last thing I'll say, man, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I guess what a lot of people don't realize is that red pill and the way you carry yourself, the way you navigate through the red pill, that's an everyday thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the everyday practice. It's not that you get all this knowledge and then bam, you're red pill and all of a sudden you're just Neo from the Matrix and you're the one.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you got to keep on putting that into practice because like I said, like you said, I mean, I don't give a damn how much red pill knowledge you get, you know what I mean? You still have the tendency to have that blue pill, come up and bite you in your ass if you're not careful.
Of course.
So that's all I'll say, Don. Hey,
we're all human.
Man.
Absolutely, man. We're all human at the end of the day. B Method, thanks for coming up, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good one. Peace.
You too, brother. Listen, man. B Method is absolutely right, man. That's no matter how red pilled you are, man, you are still a human being. That's just kind of how this goes. Derek the Trader with another 84 and 85 SAR super chat says, "Oh boy, this is going to be a good one." He says, "Donovan, please tell Mike how much pain I'm in after breaking up with a woman who loved me more in 8 months than my ex-wife did in 11 years. It was the hard thing to do, but the right thing to do. I moved on, and he can too, brother." Yo. Check this out, man. Derek the Trader, and I consider Derek the Trader to be a very good friend of mine. I've known him for years. He was in a terrible marriage, and dude, he's running through hoes like nobody's business. But he met about a year ago. He got in a relationship with a woman who was this woman treated him literally like a god. She would clean his apartment. She would make him lunch for work every day. She would get up. I actually just found this out. She would get up 2 hours early at his place to make him breakfast, to make him lunch for work. And he had always said, "Why is this always so fresh? Like, why don't you just make it the night before?" She told him, "Well, the reason I get up early is because I know it's going to be fresher for you at work." This woman was unbelievable. Here's the problem. She had a very, very, very checkered past. And unfortunately, Derek could not live with this woman's past, and so he had to make the very hard decision to leave her alone. And dude, listen, I promise you, Derek still has feelings for this woman, but he understands that as a man, he must do what's hard. Okay, I promise you, he's not. The breakup was actually within the last 2 months. He still asks me about her because he actually cared about her. but his life is going to end up being a lot easier in the long run for it. Because here's the thing. For all of the great qualities she had, number one, she was 42 years old. Number two, she is a single mother of 2 children. Number 3, she was a nurse. Number 4, massive tattoos. Massive tattoos, guys. Massive tattoos. Over 40, single mom, a nurse, massive tattoos. At some point when you consume enough of this knowledge, a woman's past sort of becomes as clear as day, not to mention that he actually paid attention. Okay? Derek would have never found out about any of this stuff had she not told him. She was so comfortable with him, she thought that it wasn't even subconscious. She was so comfortable around this man that she was just an open book. Yeah, I went to Dubai, right? I went to Dubai, and me and my girl, I went on a girls' trip here, and we went to Dubai, and I was here and I was there. Derek just kept notes. He kept notes. And as soon as the shit hit the fan, she went absolutely crazy. She showed up at his apartment unannounced. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. But and Derek knew this was going to be hard to do because he really, really did like this woman. He really did like her. But like I told Mike, okay, the hardest thing to do is often synonymous with the right thing to do. And so, and listen, I'm sure he's probably still feeling a type of way about it. This is what we have to do as men. So shout out to Derek the Trader for telling us that. Jason T412 says he's 60. No need to spend time on him. He's lived his life already. Get married and he had kids. He does not have long on earth and not worth teaching, in my opinion. Well, due respect, Jason, go fuck yourself. Like seriously, Jason. I appreciate the Rumble rant, but go fuck yourself. No, seriously, Jason. Go fuck yourself. The man asked me for help, and I gave it to him. Okay? Just because, and it sounds to me, Jason, see, this is what I'm talking about. And this is exactly what B Method was talking about. You niggas in the chat trying to dunk on this dude, trying to talk all this shit. Well, he's this and he's that. He's 60. Don't spend time on him, dude. Fuck you, man. The dude is in a precarious situation. He needed to know how to handle it. I don't care if he's 80 years old with 2 wives and 9 kids. The guy asked me for help, and so I'm going to give him help. Okay? Who are you to tell me who I can spend my time on and who? No, fuck that. Get the fuck out of here. He doesn't have long on earth and not worth teaching? Bro, do you know what the average life expectancy is now? That dude is 62 and still fucking like he's 18. My guess is that he's probably pretty damn healthy. And absent him getting hit by a bus, he's probably got at least another couple of decades on this earth. So go fuck yourself on that, man. Get out of here with that. I'm deleting this message, number 1, and I'm banning your dumb ass. Fuck out of here, man. Like, seriously. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you gave me $2 to tell me that it's not worth it. Guys, we're men. We're on the same dude, guys. Half the reason why I can almost never get through these dating show breakdown reunions is because inevitably the guys start shitting on one another. The girls almost never do this. The guys always shit on one another. Okay? This is like, I'm an irrelevant men's channel at this point. There are not very many guys out here helping men. Like what the fuck? Seriously, guys, we're on the same team, man. We're on the same team. You guys are talking to him like you're the fucking bitch. Get the fuck out of here, man. Jesus Christ. Dude, I swear to God, half these motherfuckers who have all the answers haven't smelled pussy probably in about 10 years, if ever. The fuck, man? Unbelievable. Send me your Cash App so I can send you back your $2. Fuck out of here, man. Okay, Phantom 3 and 3. I'm gonna bring you up for just a few minutes, for just a little bit here, because I gotta move on with the show. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing, big brother, man?
Doing
Sorry
good.
about the choppy internet last night, man, when I was on the phone with you, man.
That's all good.
On live, man.
Don't sweat it. What's on your mind?
Just a few things, man. I just look at it like this, man. Like now I don't condone the people that's on your chat, bashing the man Mike with the situation. I really don't. He's a man. It's human nature.
Sure.
At the end of the day. Now, one thing that I can say about what I am saddened by that he never brought up his wife because he's still married. During the situation. Now I look at it like this. It's an infatuation of what he's going through.
Yes.
With the
Ooh, good point. An infatuation. That's what it is. That's what it is, man.
Yes, and I've been through that as well. And it was a lot of things I wanted to talk to you about last night, but everything got choppy and blocky. But
that's cool.
I could have been served 28 years of my life of me being with a woman that I thought I can change and I can love and everything and that type of sort.
What happened? Hold on, real quick. What happened? What happened in that particular? What happened in that particular scenario? Phantom 3 and 3 froze. Phantom 3 and 3 jump out and then jump out and then come back in. Drop out and then jump out and then what the hell? I swear to God, dude. StreamYard be tripping. All right. Let me see here. All right, Phantom 3 and 3. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the loyalty test. With the loyalty test reaction. Jump up here as soon as possible because I really want to hear that story about how you tried to, because we've all been a Captain Save a Ho at some point. All right, guys. So this particular.
How you feeling about this?
There we go. So this is an Udi loyalty test. This is an Udi loyalty test. I think it's about 3 months old. But it's not one that I have reacted to yet. And by the way, King Taj on the Rumble side asks. He says, "Hey Don, just a question, but are Pop the Balloons deleted on Rumble after I missed the last one?" Yes, the Pop the Balloon or Find Love breakdowns are deleted after they go live on Rumble. And oh by the way, after this reaction to the loyalty test, Pop the Balloon or Find Love, we are going to continue on with Pop the Balloon or Find Love episode 52. We're going to finish that out, and when that's finished, I'm going to upload the whole episode to Patreon. If you want to get access to all of my dating show breakdowns, which will now include all Pop the Balloon or Find Loves, starting at just $5 per month, go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. You get access to all kinds of stuff. My archive, my dating show breakdowns, all of my collaborations that I did with Kevin Samuels and Myron Gaines, my audio podcast. You get access to Love is Blind, Temptation Island, Married at First Sight, Perfect Match, F-Boy Island, The Ultimatum, and good Lord, I can't tell you how many dating show breakdowns I've done. Guys, I have done 57 seasons of dating show breakdowns. Not 57 episodes, 57 seasons, okay? You could start watching all of the content that you will get access to for $5 a month on Patreon right now, and you will not be done until 2029. That is not an exaggeration. It is the best $5 you can ever spend. It is the best $5 per month you can ever spend. For a little bit more, you can actually get access to all of my products without having to pay for them. That is patreon.com/Donovan Sharp, patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. But yes, right after the stream, we are going to continue with Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Kyle2020 with the $5 super chat says, "This is me canceling Jason's dumbass out. I'm pushing 40 and I'm the least sexual experienced one here. Fuck Jason's dumb ass. Same team." Yeah, I can't stand that, man. I don't like it when men. Phantom 3 and 3 says, "For some reason I'm blocked." Oh my God. Okay, let me. I'm gonna try and work on this behind the scenes, cause dude, fucking StreamYard's been tripping for whatever reason. But yeah, I can't, like, dude, I cannot stand it when I'm trying to help another man and people are talking shit. Like, this is what women do. We're on the same team, man. We're on the same team. I do not tolerate men who don't understand the assignment. The assignment is for us to back each other up. man. We're not here to bash each other. We're not here to talk shit about each other. Where the hell else was he going to get this kind of advice? From y'all? Come on, man. Come on. We are all on the same team here. We're all on the same team. I have no love for Richard Cooper. I hate that fucker. I really do. But guess what? We're on the same side. I don't like him, but we're on the same side, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. We're not going to be on each other's Christmas card list, but when it comes down to it, if somebody says, hey, who do you like more, Richard Cooper or the Call Her Daddy podcast, it's going to be Coop. Rich Cooper's a man, so I'm going to side with him simply because he is a man. I don't do that bitch shit. You know how that goes. All right. And so without further ado, away we go.
How you feeling about everything?
Nervous. To be honest, yeah.
How do you think she's gonna do?
Hoping for the best, but I'm expecting the worst.
Expecting the worst?
Hoping for the best and expecting the worst. Translation, he knows his woman is going to fold. He knows his woman is going to fold. Anytime you get a guy who says, well, I'm hopeful I'm hopeful she's not going to cheat, that's why that's why he's there.
Donkey 3 trailer. So
the hell?
I was
The hell was this?
Yeah.
Today we were helping Brandon test his girlfriend's loyalty. Her name is Valerie.
Like for a while, like I kind of had like the suspicion, you know, on top of like just getting into like
I wonder what Valerie looks like.
arguments with her, like over like stupid, like small things all the time for the past like couple weeks.
Is this Daylon the Diabolical? Oh boy. We in some trouble.
It's just like the communication just hasn't been there. And on top of that, she gave her number to this guy at the gym.
That's it. She gave her number to this guy at the gym. When your woman gives her number out to someone else, your relationship is already over. And this is why this guy is already going to lose. She is still your girlfriend, even though you know she gave her number to another guy at the gym. Come on, man.
According to her for like friend reasons, right? But like I just wasn't buying it. Like it just seemed really off, so we got into like an argument about that.
Valerie has given Brandon many reasons to test her loyalty, so the plan is for Brandon to bring her to this house that our team has bugged with hidden cameras and microphones. When the time is right, our decoy James will flirt with her and ask her on a date.
Okay, so James is the decoy.
I just want to know like if she's checking out or not, because like she's not.
Bro, she is. Like again. Like why? Like come on. Like why do you need to? Like why do you need to know? Why? Like come on. She's already letting you know.
Communicating with me, and on top of that, if she spoke to this guy at the gym, that she gave her her number. Like what's to say she's not doing that with other people?
Oh boy.
Her giving a guy her number at the gym is crazy.
If she see him at the gym every day, they're talking every day.
I didn't even know about that until like I saw a message on her phone. I had like brought it up to her too.
That's crazy.
At first I just saw the message and like I brought it up to her. It's like, oh, who is that? And she's like, oh, you know, this guy that I met at the gym. It's just like that's just kind of.
Look, Daylon's like, nah, bro.
Like, why would he do that?
For sure, it's disrespectful.
Exactly. She's like, dude, like we're just friends and everything. Like I don't see like what the big issue is. And like I'm telling her, like you're in a relationship with me. You shouldn't even be talking to other guys like that.
Yeah, because you guys.
Yeah, see, and he shouldn't have to be telling her that, right? When you're like guys, this is why I tell you guys constantly. Do not angle for a relationship first. Okay? Because when you ask a girl to be your girlfriend before she asks you to be her boyfriend, okay? What you are telling her is that she has met all of the requirements necessary to secure your commitment. All right? You have to make it clear to her what you will and will not tolerate. And you cannot do that by asking her to be your girlfriend. You can't say, hey, would you like to be my girlfriend? Sure, okay, but you can't be on social media. No. It doesn't work that way. She has to ask you. And the first couple of times she asks you, you got to tell her no. The third time she tries, tell her, okay, just understand that if you're in a relationship with me, these are the behaviors that are going to break us up. I'm not your dad. I'm not trying to control you, but I don't commit to women who give their number to other guys. I don't commit to women who have guy best friends. I don't commit to women who are still talking to their exes. I don't commit to women. I don't get in relationships with women who go to the club. I don't get into relationships with women who travel for work or go to spring break or who do girls' nights out. So that way, when it does come up, when it comes time for her to make a decision, she already knows, okay, if I do this and he finds out about this, we're done. These are what I like to call boundaries, standards, and expectations. You cannot set boundary standards and expectations if you are the one to angle for the relationship first.
You were technically friends before you guys got together.
Yeah, so like, what's to say this like friend at the gym isn't about to develop into something else too?
Coming from a girl's perspective, if like a guy came up to me at the gym and I had a boyfriend, like I wouldn't just fully give them my number.
I guess
I wouldn't. Now listen to her. I wouldn't even, dude. This guys, oh my God, this woman is on Sergio's team. This girl is on Sergio's team, and even she didn't say, listen, if a guy came up to me at the gym and I had a boyfriend, I wouldn't give him my number. No, she still qualified it. I wouldn't fully give him my number. What exactly does that mean? What are you giving him, the first 3 digits? You giving him the last 4 digits? You giving him your like, seriously. If I had a boyfriend, I wouldn't fully give him my, are you, guys, I'm telling you right now, this is why I tell you to pay attention. Because unless a woman is truly dark, triad, diabolical, she is going to leave breadcrumbs that lead to the truth in some way, shape, or form. In some way, shape, or form. This girl just let us know that she belongs to the streets because she says, well, I wouldn't fully give him my number. No, you would either give him your number or you wouldn't. There is no in between. Listen to this again.
If a guy came up to me at the gym and I had a boyfriend, like I wouldn't just fully.
I wouldn't just fully
give them my number.
Oh, so you're one of the good ones, right? Get the fuck out.
I guess this guy at the gym could just be a friend, but at the same time.
No. The guy at the gym is absolutely not a friend because men do not talk to women. They are not interested in fucking.
Valerie has given Brandon more red flags.
She goes out like a lot, and she doesn't tell me.
There it is. She goes out without telling him. She's given her numbers to guys at the gym. Dude, this girl
goes out with her friends supposedly.
Look at Sergio. Look at Sergio.
Yeah,
he already knows it's over.
Bad. I was at this party and everything. Like, why didn't you just let me know? She just like blows it off every time. She's like, you're overthinking too much. You're worrying too much. You're like too controlling. It's like,
there it is. There's the shaming language. He's trying to set see, here's the thing. He's trying to set boundaries after the relationship starts. Guys, you can't. Guys. And you can set boundaries during the relationship, but guys, there are fundamental boundaries that need to be established. Okay? And the underlying message of all of the fundamental boundaries is you are not going to engage in activities that put our relationship at risk. And girls know exactly what kind of activities those are. They know exactly what kind of activities those are. So when you show her that you have a problem with it, that's when they try to use the shaming language. You're toxic, you're controlling, you're possessive, you're misogynistic, blah, 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 blah. All that is designed to throw you off the scent. Oh, okay, maybe I am too controlling. No, you're not controlling, you're trying to protect the relationship. Never get into a relationship with a woman who doesn't want to protect the relationship. Never get into a relationship with a woman who's not willing to give up her single girl activities. Because if she does not give up her single girl activities, eventually she is going to be single again.
She called you controlling?
Yeah.
Do you guys live together or separate?
Well, separate, but like she comes over like here and there.
Okay.
Personally, I don't sense a single ounce of controlling in this guy. Something's got Valerie scared, distant, or busy though. Because apparently they're hanging out less and less.
She had this whole like dinner thing planned out, and she just like around 8 p.m. so like pretty early. She just leaves. So kind of.
She leaves. She just.
Wait, what? Oh my god, dude. Guys, we're gonna learn a lot from this guy.
Of controlling in this guy. Something's got Valerie scared, distant, or busy though. Because apparently
nothing's got Valerie scared, distant, or busy. Valerie wants to cheat. She's trying to branch swing. She clearly doesn't want to be in a relationship with this guy. And the reason why she isn't breaking up with him is because she wants to branch swing.
they're hanging out less and less.
She had this whole like dinner thing planned.
All right, yeah, send me your number, man. Give me your number, man. Shoot me an email, donovansharprok@gmail.com.
Planned out, and she just like around 8 p.m. so like pretty early. She just leaves. So kind of.
She leaves. She just leaves.
Well, she said that she had like work early in the morning, and that's why she was leaving. But like it's 8 p.m. It's not even late.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. She's leaving to go fuck somebody else. Oh
yeah.
I want to hope for the best.
Bro, hope is not a strategy. Hope is not a strategy.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like it could go anyway.
No.
Valerie is checking out of their relationship, she's gotta let him know that. Maybe she isn't though. Maybe she does want to be with him and is just going through something. If that's the case,
Hey, Miami J's in the house. Good to see you in here. He says, what are we watching? We're about to watch a woman miserably fail a loyalty test. Join in the fun.
she has to stay loyal today.
When I told you guys like what her type was, it's like you guys got the on the dot.
This man really called James his girlfriend's type. Maybe he meant it more like, oh, this is the ideal version of a guy she would fangirl over, but still.
I'm your friend at the end of the day. I'm your friend. We're on the same team. At this point, I feel like if
Dude, these grapefruit-sized balls got your boy
she
tripping.
agrees to like go out with him or like she gives him her number in general, I feel like that's
enough for you?
That's a fail. Because like it's already been like an issue for like that we've gone over multiple times. So if she does it again, it's just like
With so many
If she does it again, dude.
red flags, I'm surprised these two haven't broken up yet.
Right?
This is the first time I could say it's gonna 100% be a fail.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was
There it is. They already know it's going to be a fail. Like, there's no way this girl doesn't fail.
because he was saying that he's not normally her type.
Thank you. I was gonna point that out.
When a girl tells you that, that's
Yeah.
a huge red.
Yeah, when a girl says you're not normally my type, that means she is settling for you. You are her second choice.
Did she settle for you, or is she with
Oh
you
my God. I swear to God.
for money? Or
I feel like she's looking for the looks, but she knows that she's secure at home.
We're gonna
There it
give you a
is.
solid
That is the very definition of a woman's dualistic mating strategy, otherwise known as hypergamy.
test, bro. James is gonna be our decoy, but Daylon is gonna be training him up. He's gonna be coaching him.
Some of you may have recognized James, and some of you may also remember his performance in the last episode he was in.
Oh, that's right. James fucked it up. Remember, James was trying to convince this girl. He said he played football for USC. And this girl gave him multiple opportunities to take it to the next level, but he never did, if I'm not mistaken.
It was good, but not the best.
Right.
He needs to stop doing so
Yes.
much talking and just like
He just has to get to it.
Yes.
James's only flaw really was that he missed so many opportunities to
Yeah.
ask her out.
Right.
I never tried because I've only been there once. What about food?
I love sushi.
I'm not the biggest
I love sushi. Ask her to sushi.
fan of raw fish. Are they going out?
Yeah, I mean, we have parties after school.
What else would you do in your free time?
This man kept selling instead of going for the close.
Dude, God.
But Daylon thought we could fix that.
He can do it. He already got the confidence. He already got the looks. He already got the conversation skills.
Yo, look at my man. Yo, look at my man Daylon, man, the GM. My man Daylon is the GM. He's like, look, man, I know he fucked up, but he's got the looks. He's got the confidence. I believe in this guy. Let me coach him up.
Let me coach him.
Oh my God. Guys. I can't say on my mama. Dude, I put this on Fernando's Life. I don't watch these beforehand. Like, this is, guys, this is absolutely fucking crazy, man. This is so fucking crazy, man. I swear to God. And listen, if you guys don't believe me, ask Devin. We will be sitting there watching television, right? Especially sports. I will say often, dude, so many times I will make a statement and then they say exactly the same thing on TV. Not only will Devin tell you this, my ex-wife Darcy will tell you the same thing. I don't know. What can I say? I have a gift.
We teach him how to close. He got Snapchat.
Yes.
He was creeping around his intentions.
Jay Blaze says, this is Darnold to the 49ers. No. This is Sam Darnold to the Vikings. That's what this is. I like that analogy, though, Jay Blaze. I like that analogy.
Take him under my wing, teach him how to close.
Yeah, and the boyfriend chose him as his number one pick.
See?
So if you coach him up.
Look. So the boyfriend said, yeah, that's the number one pick. Daylon said, all right, Mr. Owner. Look, I know this. Listen, this guy's got talent, but I know he's raw, okay? I know he's raw. But I can coach him up. I can make him a Pro Bowler. I can make him a Hall of Famer, and that's what Daylon's finna do.
All right, screw it.
Results may vary.
James did fit the profile that Brandon thought his girl would like.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I think I'm gonna try to get a hold of Daylon, dude. I think Daylon is a cool dude. I'm gonna try to get a hold of Daylon, but I'm not letting him anywhere near Devin. No, fuck that.
So we're giving him another run.
Would you want to potentially take this to a date too?
Where's Daylon?
I feel like it really depends on like how it goes. I feel like if I see what I have to see, like it doesn't go well at all, then there's really no need to.
Now, mind you, we don't want Valerie to fail. We're just trying to get Brandon a solid test so that he doesn't have any doubts after this. Hey, maybe this is the beginning of Daylon's Decoy Academy, because finding a good decoy is honestly...
Yo, real talk! Daylon Yo, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just do a sidebar. Let me do a sidebar here. I'm gonna check out. Let me just look at Daylon's. Let me look at Daylon's. I'm gonna check Daylon's Instagram. Okay, it is an absolute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I gotta go back. Oh, hang on. We gotta go full capture. The fuck? No, that's not it. Hang on, guys. Hang on. There we go. Guys, it is a crying shame. It is a crying shame that this man only has, he doesn't even have 20,000 followers, man. Holy smokes. This dude, I'm gonna tell you what, this dude should have so many more followers, man. This guy really should have so many followers. He should have so many more followers, dude. He should have so many more followers. He is as far as decoys go, he's the GOAT. He really is, man. He is absolutely the GOAT. Dude, he's in good shape. Good looking dude. Pause. Loyalty test. I need to reach out to this dude. I really need to reach out to this dude because I think that this dude needs a lot more shine than he's getting, man.
Hard. You know what's even harder though? Finding a good doctor. But that's why I use ZocDoc, which is today's sponsor. Men's appointment, 1,000. So if you book.
Wait, hold on. Should I put her on speaker now?
Yes. To get Valerie here, Brandon told her that he wanted to buy a limited edition PS5 off his ex-coworker Lindsay. The only issue.
PS5, there it is.
He told her he was stuck at work and couldn't pick it up himself. Brandon has bought and sold stuff off of Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp before, so we were hoping it didn't seem out of the ordinary. He told his girl that Lindsay supposedly had other offers and people ready to pay her, so he had to act fast. But unfortunately, he wouldn't be able to pick up the PS5 until the weekend, eventually asking if she could pick it up for him instead. Apparently, she gave him some push.
Oh my God. Level Up Man literally just came up with the doing business as for Daylon. Daylon's Department of Decoy Disciplines for devastating the derrieres of the damsels. Oh my God. Well, there it is. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you should call this D7. Well, what's D7? Well, Daylon's Department of Decoy Disciplines for the devastating of the derrieres of the damsels. Love it.
Back at first, but after some convincing, she eventually agreed. So from there, we had Lindsay reach out. Lindsay told Valerie that Brandon gave her her number, texted her some general things to make everything seem real, and then eventually set up a day and time to meet.
Hello. Hey, I know we've kind of been texting back and forth about the PS5, but I just wanted to call and double check that you're coming today and everything.
Yeah, I'm still coming.
Cool. Awesome. About what time are you going to be here?
I'm gonna leave in the next.
Oh, got a kitty. And you know this girl, dude, I guarantee you this. She said if I had a boyfriend. This girl doesn't have a boyfriend because I can tell you already she's a hoe. I already know she belongs to the streets.
20 minutes, so I'll be there in maybe an hour.
Okay.
Depending on traffic.
Oh, is that a mirror? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine. No worries.
With Valerie confirmed to still be coming, we finished setting everything up, finished going over our plan, and eventually got into our positions.
Have you ever watched a show like Around Here or anything?
Dr. B84 says WD7. As opposed to WD-40, I'm with it.
Me? No.
Lindsay continued texting Valerie as we waited.
How you feeling, bro?
Nervous?
He's coming right off the bench, so this could be a 6 Man of the Year developing story.
Yo, Daylon, I love it. Yo, you can tell Daylon, and what I like about Daylon is that he's a sports fan. I like that he makes a lot of sports references like I do.
That's waiting for a very long time. The moment of truth finally arrived.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh, she's here.
Oh
okay.
Shit. Oh shit. Here we go.
Sorry.
Valerie had arrived, and if I didn't already mention it, to get her here, both Brandon and Lindsay did their best to convince her to come to the house instead of meeting in public.
Hey, Valerie, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Lindsay. So nice to meet you. Come on in. I'll show you kind of where it's at.
By coming over, Lindsay could show Valerie that the PS5 actually works. Now, Valerie also wouldn't be handing over any money. You see, that was one of the pushbacks she gave Brandon. Thankfully, this had an easy fix. Brandon would be selling over the money when she made sure it was okay.
You're getting it for him, right?
Yeah.
That's so nice. Thanks for doing that. So it's over here. It's apparently a special edition and everything. It's literally brand new. I have no idea. I lived with my brother and he never came back and picked it up. So yeah, it's brand new. It's never been used, 30th edition. So
we now just had to keep.
Dude, BS Profile said, "Oh damn, that's a 30th anniversary edition," and that's exactly what she just said. God damn. Hi.
Valerie here long enough for her decoy to actually hit on her. To do that, we were going to have her wait for a streaming kit that Brandon also wanted to buy off Lindsay. Earlier today, we had to call her to give her a heads up about it.
Can you go ahead and get the live streaming kit? I think they had one. They were trying to sell it too.
The what?
Live streaming kit.
The live streaming kit.
That's what he said, chick.
Is that gonna fit in my car?
Should, yeah.
It's a live streaming kit, dude.
But I'll go ahead and I have to clock in for work, so I'll message you during my break or something. Okay?
Alright, bye.
An hour after that call,
all right, bye.
Brandon would message Valerie that he already told Lindsay about the streaming kit.
Do you want to like hang out? I don't know if he mentioned, but there's like a live streaming kit also that like, did he talk about that at all with you?
Yeah, he did tell me.
It's just like headset, like live streaming stuff, like the basics. I let my friend Kendra use it, and so it's at her house right now because she did a stream with it.
Oh,
so
you didn't tell me that.
yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if you like care to hang out for a little bit. Okay, cool. It shouldn't be that long. It should be like 20 minutes. Do you want a Celsius or?
Perfect. Valerie agreed.
Oh, do you want a Celsius? I love that. I love that.
To wait. Now, the whole reason we got her over was so Lindsay could test the PS5, right? But the funny thing is, she never turned it on.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I like very like minimalistic like aesthetic things, and so we just kind of like moved in not too long ago.
Valerie also didn't make any mention of it. I mean, maybe she doesn't know much about consoles. Maybe she's trusting Lindsay because she's quote-unquote Brandon's ex-coworker. Maybe the whole waiting thing threw her off, or maybe the view's just too distracting. Either way, she didn't mention anything, but at the same time, she didn't seem suspicious.
I might have some games also in the car too, but that's up to you guys if you want anything.
Okay.
How was the drive here?
It was pretty good.
Okay, I feel bad. Like
No, it wasn't too bad. It said 25 minutes, but then it turned out to be like 28, 30.
Oh, that's not too bad then at all.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Did you find parking and everything okay? I know it's like kind of rough. You checked the street signs and everything? Did you check the street signs?
I did not, because I didn't know I was gonna be.
Sorry.
I thought I was just
Yeah, I got like 3 tickets over here when I first moved in, so I gotta be like very cautious.
God damn.
Maybe we'll check that a little bit.
I think when you go around her in the chair and then go in instead of going in front of her.
Before sending in James.
Do you hear this? Do you hear Daylon? Listen to this, man. And guys, this is like Daylon is very good at the subtle nuances of seduction and physical attraction. He is teaching this guy the angles and timing. All of this makes a huge difference.
Around her in the chair and then go in instead of going in front of her.
Before sending in James, we were going to give Lindsay 5 to 10 minutes to make Valerie comfortable.
better be kind of close.
Yeah, no, she is. I will ask her real quick. I'll double check, but it shouldn't be that long and everything. Thank you. No, I have a roommate. Yeah.
Oh, I have a roommate, and that's where your boy comes in.
Our backyard, we do a lot of like dinners and campfires and stuff out there with our friends. It's pretty fun.
Damn, I lost an angle. It overheated.
Oh shit.
It's really nice. I'll show you some of like the trails and stuff that I kind of go around and down in.
From all the waiting we had done, we actually ended up losing
Hold up. Oh, wait, hold on now. I need to see if. Oh, hold on now.
Kind of go around
Wait
and
a
down
minute. Let me
in.
see if old girl. I'm
all the
trying to
waiting
see.
we had done, we actually ended up losing
Looks like old girl's got some.
2 angles.
Damn, I can't tell if she's got
Thankfully,
cakes or
we still
not.
have 2 more then.
Can't tell if she's got cakes or
Oh
not.
yeah, I know, right? We're so lucky. It's been so bad with weather lately. I hate the rain.
Hey,
yeah,
west
just be
side
really
till I
careful going
die.
here because I don't know why we didn't build a balcony or the landlord didn't build a balcony, but yeah, I mean, like we have like little trails and.
It's good.
Lindsay began laying the foundation for Brandon's entrance. You'll see what I mean soon.
Do you want to sit down on here actually for a little bit?
Oh, Dr. B84 said she does have cakes. Okay.
Valerie was starting to get comfortable. Then again, the way Brandon described her was that she was very social, so maybe this is normal for her.
So are you from LA at all?
Okay, so far everything's going good. Lindsay's doing a good job. She's doing a
Dude, I just got a message on my phone that says charging on hold. Charging will resume when phone returns to normal temperature. Damn. I guess it was getting a lot of. My phone doesn't feel cold. It doesn't feel hot.
Good job at just talking to her, getting her to open up a little bit. Yeah.
After a couple more minutes outside of taking in the view and making small talk, Lindsay eventually brought her back into the living room.
Yeah, of course.
James, we're gonna send you in right now a little bit ago. Not yet, we're gonna give you some more time to like break the ice and everything.
My gut was honestly telling me that it was safe to send in James, but another part of me wanted to let Lindsay continue talking to her. I mean, their conversation
Yeah, BS profile says she's very social. Yeah, absolutely.
was going so good.
So wait, you know my boyfriend through
Work. Yeah, we worked at Jersey Mike's together. I think we were there for like 3 or 4 months, but we were always on shift together, but I ended up leaving that job and went to Jimmy John's. How'd you guys meet?
Oh, Jimmy John's. Oh my God. Oh my God.
on Tinder.
No way. Actually?
We met on Tinder. Of course they did.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's the only person that I've dated on Tinder.
Okay.
Bitch, stop.
The cap.
She says that's the only person she's dated on Tinder. She said that's the only person she's dated on Tinder, but she's fucked plenty of guys.
Okay. I've only heard horror stories, so I'm glad, like, yeah.
He's been good so far.
Okay.
Valerie could only wait and talk for so long, and eventually she seemed to grow a little impatient.
How far did you say you're from this?
Just a couple blocks over. It shouldn't take her that long. I texted her, but she hasn't replied for some reason. I don't know what she's doing.
She was at home, like y'all spoke.
Yeah, she was at home because I told her you were on your way. Because then I called you. I also called her and like made sure like she had the kit and like she was ready to go.
Seeing Valerie grow impatient, we decided to send in James.
Let's
You
go.
really don't have to compliment her at all. This first go around.
A student is only as good as his master.
Well, the master is
His
great,
teacher.
so let's see how good the student is.
Yo, so this is, look, Daylana's gonna be like a proud pop. He's like, come on, James, do me proud. Come on, James, close this shit.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, this is my roommate. This is Valerie.
Hi, James.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
How'd the conversation go with your mom?
So I guess he broke his paw. So like yeah, so they have to do the whole process of 6 to 8 weeks, whatever. Like
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm such an idiot. I'm like, oh my God, he broke his paw.
return it. So my mom's taking care of him, and it's kind of sad because like it's a little puppy,
Yeah.
and I just got him, so it's like they
Milo's
let
his
it play.
dog, and he was literally just walking around our house, like completely limping the last couple weeks.
So he broke his phone.
Yeah, so I think it might have been like somewhere here, either falling off a bed or maybe in the backyard. I think so because
Do you see this? Dude, guys, this right here, she's already showing signs of attraction. She's already showing signs of attraction because now she's asking questions about his dog. She does not, dude, she's known this dude for 17 seconds. 17 seconds. Oh my God, what's going on with your dog?
sometimes it's like hard to like watch him all the time, but I think something happened. Yeah, I mean, I can't be everywhere at one time. I can't be everywhere. I can't be everywhere. It's just that.
See, guys, I want you to understand. This is flirting. This is flirting. Okay, the loyalty test is already on. He's a baby. She does not care about that. She just wants to make conversation with this guy.
Sometimes like it's like a kid. Sometimes you leave the kid and like come back and like made a mess of something.
Damn, he's a little nervous. He compared a dog to a kid.
Hey.
Brandon told us Valerie liked animals and even worked at an animal shelter once. That's why we came up with the puppy story.
Oh boy. Oh, he works at an animal shelter.
We would get a reaction. James just had to capitalize.
My mom's taking care of him because like obviously I'm busy and stuff like that, so that's good.
Yeah.
No, they just put a cast on him, and then after that, I have a picture. I'll show you. He's a little cute.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He's a cutie.
How much was it?
Look at my man's face. He already knows.
For everything.
It was like $2,500 for like the whole everything out the door because of the cast and everything like that. Because I don't have like insurance. I don't know how to do all that for like pets. Nah, I don't know how to do all that.
See, you don't have that insurance. She's asking him questions to engage with him.
I have insurance for myself, so like it's worth it. It's my dog. So after he heals and like I get to take him outside and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. Why do you have pets?
I used to have a Pomeranian.
Oh really?
How cute.
What happened to him? Oh, sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Dang. So how do you know each other?
Oh, she's getting the PS5.
The one I told you not to sell, like it's limited edition.
We don't use it. Why would I not get rid of it?
But look at it, like it just fits the whole aesthetic. Like it's limited edition too. It's a gift for who's it for?
My boyfriend.
Okay, so it's like a gift.
So she mentioned the boyfriend. Okay.
So like he's a gamer.
No, it's actually not a giver. He bought it. I'm just doing him a favor.
That makes sense. So you're not into games?
Not really a gamer.
I feel like I want to give it more time. Yeah, give it more time.
We wanted
give it a little
Lindsay
more
in the
time.
room until we felt certain Valerie was comfortable with James. He rebounded nicely from the puppy thing and was now telling Valerie that he had a comfortable job in construction.
What she doesn't know, she won't question.
And they put me on a truck by myself, and it's like 700 pounds, it felt like. So I was like, yeah, I almost broke my back. And I'm like,
You didn't have a helper? Like,
See, you
They're all like-
didn't have a helper. When a girl is asking questions like this means she's interested.
old grown men, so they're just like, nah, you got it, you're young.
Yeah, BS Profile says, so it's more about the level of engagement than showing overt interest. Yes, that's exactly right.
You can do it. And I'm like, all right, like me being like bold, like, yeah, I got this.
I feel like the other people are always trying to take advantage too.
Nah, the new people, of course, especially someone young. It's like, oh.
Guys, it is not, guys, the fact that this woman is engulfed in a conversation like this with someone she does not know is a bad sign. Okay? He said earlier that, yeah, she's social. Translation, she's extroverted. This is why I tell you guys to stay the hell away from extroverted girls, man.
People in that job, like the young people, they're just like,
It's such a heavy job.
Uh-oh! Did you guys see that?
so he's like, people in
Uh-oh,
that
here we
job,
go.
like the young people, they're just like,
It's such a heavy job.
There it is. Did y'all see that? Did y'all pick up on that? In case you didn't, I'm going to turn the sound off. I'm going to rewind it, and I'm going to slow it down so that you guys can see it. She is giving all of the IOIs, aka indicators of interest. Now watch this. Watch very closely. Yep. Robert Anderson said there. Watch.
I was confused. I was like,
the hell? Oh, that was what's his name? Watch very quickly. Oh, very quickly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Carefully. Watch how she strokes her hair, because it's such a heavy job.
understand.
It's such a heavy job. This is her pruning herself. This is her primping. This is her prepping herself, preening herself. This is involuntary. Okay. Women do this involuntarily, meaning they don't know that they're doing it. She's stroking her hair while talking about his heavy job. That is an indicator of attraction.
yeah, of course.
Oops, sorry about that.
this is pros and cons, but
She's showing interest.
We finally felt confident to start getting Lindsay out of there.
Kendra just texted me, said she's stuck in traffic. I just want to let you know. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Ain't that something? Yeah, it's fine now because James is there.
You have nowhere to be?
No.
That might have made her a little angry. Ooh.
What do you do for fun?
I like to go out to dance, go to festivals.
I was growing a bit concerned and thought we might lose the ISO, so we texted Lindsay to just get out of there.
What kind of dancing?
I'm gonna go try to call Kendra because her location is not moving. Do you mind keeping her company for like a couple minutes? I don't want you to hang out here for too long. I feel really bad. I'll be right back.
Good,
Yes,
very
of course.
good.
Valerie was for sure growing frustrated. I'm sure she was just trying to be nice and hide it. If we still wanted to give Brandon a solid test, James had to ask her out soon.
What I'm not into is country music. Like I can go to Stagecoach and stuff like that, but I'm not like bumping like country music in my car. Yeah, but I'm not bumping. It's just fun. Like the people are cool. Obviously the music I don't really like. I don't know the songs. Like I know like.
How was it, Lindsay? How'd you feel around?
I feel like they were having a conversation and I was just there.
I mean that's cool.
Good. So she feels like the third wheel. So far, so good.
Music, but you went to a country.
You don't turn down free things sometimes. On the way, that was like headphones in, like trying to listen
This is just, guys, this is way too much laughing and chuckling.
to some country music. Like, let me get like the feel of it. But when I got there, I had like cause I don't like, I'm Hispanic. Obviously, you probably didn't know that. But I look white. Yeah, I'm Hispanic. Nah, yeah, I get that a lot. I'm Hispanic, so like, I'm used to like the botas and like ranchero fit, like with the hat. Yeah.
I've never been to a rancho.
I've never been to a rancho. James, that is your opening. Let's see if he's learned anything from Coach Delon.
Really?
No, I really want to go.
Well,
oh my God!
I mean, we can definitely go.
There it is! Hell yes! Very good! I've never been to a rancho before. I definitely want to go. He jumped right on it. Very good.
Now. But basically, like, that whole like aesthetic is like fun because it's like kind of similar because
no, guys, listen, this dude has potential. He's got potential, but he should have locked it down right there. He says, well, we should definitely go. But then he continued to talk about it. No, that's when you go in for the close.
I really want to go.
Watch.
I mean, we can definitely go. You have to go now.
We have to go now. Oh, wow. Is this him hitting on me? Look at the facial expression, but watch.
But basically, like, that whole, like, aesthetic is like...
No. We definitely have to go now. James, close this shit.
Like fun, because it's like kind of similar because obviously the music is not the same at all.
Yikes. Like last time, James misses the perfect opportunity to apply pressure. Hopefully he remembers Daylon's training so that he could give Brandon a song.
Jay Blaze. Jay Blaze said he's seeing ghosts. Yo, Jay Blaze is on point today, man. He is seeing ghosts.
All in test. And hopefully Valerie,
if you know, you know,
passes and remains loyal.
Oh, she ain't. No, dude, bro, she's not loyal. These hoes ain't loyal.
Do you think she got irritated in any way, waiting for this live streaming kit, whatever?
I feel like she was annoyed at first, and now she's just like fine with it.
James must
create and the reason she's fine with it is because she knows she wants to fuck this dude.
Another opportunity to try to get Valerie's number before she gets impatient and wants to leave.
But I'm like a no sabo kid. So it's like...
So you don't speak Spanish at all?
Nah, do you?
Yeah.
What's your ethnicity?
Salvadorian.
Oh, so are you fluent in Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like a no sabo kid. Like I'm like...
born in El Salvador.
Oh really? Damn, that's cool.
She got some nice titties too.
Salvadorian. I'm Salvadorian. You're Salvadorian. Salvadorian women are crazy. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I know like that book Spanish, like that 9th grade Spanish. Yeah, I did, but it's a little different from slang. Slang is different from book Spanish, so it's like a little different. But damn, I'm like, can you teach me? Do you give lessons?
Very good.
I would love to learn.
I'll think about it.
As long as you think about it.
Yeah, it's easier to learn when you have people to talk to, for sure.
No, when you're practicing it on a daily, it's so much different.
Wait, where are you from? You said Mexico?
So my
these are buying questions. Where are you from? She's giving him an See, what she's doing here is what all women do. She's waiting for an opportunity for him to ask her out. That's what she's waiting on. That's why she keeps opening the conversation.
Family's from Mexico, like Jalisco. Yeah, but I live in LA.
Okay.
But I've been to Mexico like 5 times. I love it out there, but obviously I'm not.
Don't go down there now.
I like telling people like.
Have you been to like your parents' hometown or just like?
Like the generic place. Yeah, I haven't been to Jalisco yet, but I've been like to surrounding areas. I haven't.
Stade Juarez.
Made it over there yet, but I want to.
Like, what do you mean surrounding? Like how surrounding?
Like I've been to like Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. Oh my God. Guadalajara.
Oh Lord, what in the world is
Guadalajara?
Yeah, she got to teach him Spanish.
A coworker was showing me videos of Guadalajara.
Yeah, beautiful.
And he was showing me this crazy.
And he was showing me. Listen to this. Oh, look at that. A coworker was showing me. Watch this.
Oh Lord,
Watch
what
this.
in the world is
Guadalajara?
Yeah, she got to teach him Spanish.
A coworker was showing me videos of Guadalajara.
A coworker was showing me videos of Guadalajara.
Yeah, beautiful.
And he was showing me.
And he was showing me this. This is why I tell you to pay attention.
This crazy zoo. Like, you know how the skiing thing is? And you're just like.
Yeah.
It's a zoo. And you see the wild animals on your feet.
Being in the air like that kind of just scares me a little bit.
It's a tiger.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll go on it once and be like, okay, that was enough for me. You like the gym?
Yeah.
I can tell you work out. Please say I can tell you work out.
I used to go to Gold in Venice.
Okay, yeah.
You know, that's like
On Muscle Beach.
Sylvania, yeah. What else do you, like, as far as, like, health? Like, besides working out, what else do you do? Do you, like, meditate?
No, I don't meditate. I go rock climbing with my coworkers.
Rock climbing?
Yeah.
So you're a thrill seeker. I like
really
that.
Fun, actually.
I think I would need to be around somebody that's a thrill seeker to do this type of thing.
They definitely had to talk me into doing it, and they definitely held my hand throughout the whole
see,
thing
like.
and, like, did the belt thing for me, and, like.
Yeah, I'm not that type of person. I need somebody, like, talking me into it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it.
Well, it's indoor rock climbing. It's not
Okay.
actual
Oh,
rock
I thought you were actually, like, on a mountain out here, like, climbing. I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
No.
But have you seen outside? I'll show you, like, so basically there's like a
Uh-oh.
how the backyard is set up.
Have you seen? Damn! damn, she's got some fucking.
The amount of time.
Yeah, hold up. This bitch has a fucking dude. This bitch has a body.
How the backyard is set up.
This bitch has a body. Holy moly.
The amount of time Valerie has already been here is concerning.
I'm pretty sure I know how my puppy like hurt himself.
Once again, James has multiple ways to try to get her number already. He's just got to go for the ask out. But time is ticking. At any moment, she could grow even more frustrated and leave. Maybe his plan is to ask her out with a view, though.
We'll see what he does.
That's like the pros and cons of this house like this in the backyard. We've been trying to put a fence in, but obviously, like, we tell them and they say they will.
Is it super expensive?
Well, it'll obviously the landlord will handle it, but he says he'll get to it. But I mean, hey, the view is beautiful. But you said you worked out, right? You look good.
Okay. Okay.
I could have told her she was more beautiful than the view, but this works. At least he was getting somewhere now.
You ever just come out here and eat dinner?
You know what's crazy about that? I'm like such like a homebody. Like I just sit in my room and eat dinner. Like I'm so used to this. It's different like living here versus like if I came to somebody's house and like I seen this, I'm like, oh, let's have dinner. I'm here like every day, so it's kind of like.
If you come over some more, we could have dinner. Yeah, I'll progress off that.
I'd rather just be inside, like, and then the bugs, mosquitoes and stuff, and like.
I haven't had someone to eat dinner out there with. Come on, please say that.
Yeah, it's just the worst, and I'm like, it's not that. The only bad thing about out here is like it's super chilly, like right now, like the breeze and stuff. I mean, we can go back inside, but that's other than that, like, it's cool, especially the hot tub and stuff.
Nah, hell no.
Oh,
Rookie.
He is a rookie.
He could have applied more pressure outside. Should have started flirting a little more. But it could look different for us than him. He could be getting a vibe. That's what I'm saying. He could be getting a whole different vibe than what we're seeing. And he felt like that was best.
Get in the hot tub a lot?
Once in a while.
Oh my God! Did you hear this?
Seeing. And he felt like that was best.
What?
Get in the hot tub a lot?
Do you get in the hot tub a lot? Ah!
Once in a while I will. I won't say like I'm always in it. I think if I had like, if somebody came over and wanted to do it, then like, yeah, I would go in the hot tub.
Okay!
There we go, I can feel it.
Okay!
But like on my own time, I'm like I said, like I'm just like in my room.
People to do stuff.
Oh my God! She is literally. Oh my God! This woman is literally telling him to come hither, and she's laughing.
I don't think I need people, but like I would like to. Like it's just better to do it with somebody. I'm not the type to go to eat by myself. Like I would want to go eat with somebody. So like that's like the thing about that.
Kind of like how I am with movies.
Oh my! I swear to fucking God, dude, this girl. Oh my God. That's kind of like how I am with movies. Yay!
I don't like to watch TV by myself.
Oh
yeah. I like to like recap, and I'm not having a recap. If I'm watching something, I'm like, want to talk about it, and I'm like, I can't talk about it with myself.
Maybe the ask out isn't coming.
She's getting frustrated with him because she's throwing him the signals, and he's not picking up what he's not picking up what she's laying down.
He's probably waiting for her to ask him out.
Yes!
Gotta go for the close. He's running out of time. Valerie's already looking at her phone.
Yeah, I want somebody to like experience it with me so we can like talk and like that type of stuff. I think that's very important. Is like the connection and the communication.
Look,
with
see
it.
that?
But
see, he missed the opportunity. That's it. He might have
I do
missed.
have to leave soon, but I like the conversation. I work.
Oh my God, dude, where are you going? She's asking him. Oh my God.
I do like
I
to.
thought you were supposed to stay to entertain me.
I think we should pick up this conversation another time. And let me take you out.
James finally made his move.
Yeah, but that was weird. He's like, we need to, and I need to take you out. Not really smooth, but Jesus.
I mean, I'm interested in getting to know you more. Let me take you out.
Take me out.
What do you like to eat? Tell me what you like to eat.
There you go.
Your go-to dinner spot.
I like sushi.
Oh my God. She says she likes sushi. I swear to God, if this dude tells this bitch that he doesn't like sushi,
I can eat sushi every day.
So like no.
That's the same thing the last girl said.
I don't have a go-to sushi spot or anything.
This means that you suggest, listen, I don't have a go-to, she says I don't have a go-to sushi spot. You know what? There's a new sushi spot in town I would love to take you to. Oh my God, yes, somebody said she is literally rolling out the red carpet.
I'm not like a raw fish type of person, but like the tempura rolls and the shrimp.
Oh my fucking God, dude. Guys, listen, man. We see examples of this all the time. We got these low-level MGTOW and these black pill. Well, if you are good-looking and rich and ripped, the girls will fall at your feet. Guys, game trumps all. You can look like James, but if you don't have a mouthpiece, if you don't understand seduction, you're done. You're like James. And you want to know why? You want to know why James has no game? Because James is a good-looking guy. Good-looking guys almost never have great... Dude, good-looking guys almost always have terrible game. James is used to girls asking him out. James is used to girls throwing the pussy at him. Oh my God. That's why he sucks at game. Oh my goodness.
Rolls, the crunch rolls.
He's from LA.
LA's not the land of sushi, but I'll eat the rolls, but I won't do raw fish like the salmon sashimi and stuff like that.
He almost f***ed it up. What the is he doing?
Jesus Christ.
I didn't teach him that.
It doesn't sit well in my stomach, so it's like...
I feel like you just have to go to like higher quality places.
That's the other thing about it, probably, like the quality of it.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Nobu, so I mean, let me take you out. We can hang out and go eat or something, if you want.
If you want... Bro.
I have a boyfriend.
There it is. That's it. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. And guess what? Guess what? I have a boyfriend. That's a shit test. I have a boyfriend. Blah, 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 blah. And watch her body language before she says I have a boy. Guys, there's so much wrong with this. Guys, so let me take you out. Blah, blah. Like, he's not, this guy has no idea what he's doing, dude.
Let me take you out. We can hang out and go eat or something.
If you want.
If you want.
Watch. Look, that right there. She is clearly turned on by this guy. Look at how she strokes her leg. Watch. Right before she deploys the shit test.
We can hang out and go eat or something. If you want.
If you want. Now watch. Look.
I have a boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend. That is a shit test.
Oh wow, Valeria finally brought up her man, which is a good thing, but at the same time, it seems like she's thinking about it.
I just want to take you out. Let's start at dinner, and then we'll go from there.
Your boyfriend ain't gotta know. Please say that.
That's gonna be our first date.
Oh!
Date.
Oh my, oh dude, this is, guys, they can't let, no, I'm sorry. Like, this is over. This is over. He's not even giving her plausible deniability. It'll be our first date. Dude, this kid, James, has abso-fucking-lutely no idea what he's doing. Zero clue. Zero fucking clue. Man. Like, dude, he's even worse than Antonio. Oh.
I mean, obviously, I find you attractive. I want to get to know you more. I feel like on a more intimate level.
Nah, man. She's thinking about it.
She knows. She's entertaining it.
You just met me.
That's why I want to get to know you.
Shit tests. You just met me as she strokes her hair. Guys, you want to know why we know this woman belongs to the streets? Okay? You want to know why we know this woman belongs to the streets? Is because this kid is running terrible game and she's still going to fail. Dude, she's still gonna fail. I have a boyfriend. You just met me. Oh my God.
She's thinking about it.
She knows.
Watch this. Watch how she strokes her hair. You just met me.
You just met me.
That's why I want to get to know you more. That's why I said I'll take you to dinner. We'll go out, and then we'll go from there.
You don't even know my last name.
I don't need to know your last name.
Tell me it. Teach me. I'm all ears.
The fact that she's even just thinking about it, though. She already brought you up once. All she's got to do is continue keeping that same energy.
But let me get your number and then we can.
This is a shit tip.
Okay, sure.
I guess. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. This guy fucked this all up, and he's still got the digits.
I don't care how we get the job done. All that matters is that we
James may have done a good job in the end there, but Valerie has failed.
This is a whole other level because she's not even denying you. She's acknowledging your existence
and still accepting.
Still accepting.
So that makes me think she did that to the guy at the gym.
Yeah. Bro. Like, this is bad.
Valerie had to do was continue to bring up her boyfriend. She had it.
I guess my devil's advocate in me and voting on her side is she may just want to be getting out of this situation.
Yeah, but then you just keep telling her, say, I got a boyfriend. Like,
is this a fake number? This better not be a fake number.
Why would it be a fake number?
Let me see.
5.
Okay, perfect.
Did you want to take this into a day 2 to see like a shot?
We can't, dude. We cannot take this into a day 2. James is, dude. This guy is trash.
And stuff, or you think this is enough?
I feel like the writing's like already on the wall. You know?
Yes,
like, even
thank
if, like,
you.
She goes like on a date with him or not. She was entertaining that too much.
This is a fail for you.
Absolutely. With her body language and everything. This is too much. It's like this, playing with her hair and everything. No.
See,
how many other dudes has she done this with that I don't know about?
All she had to do was keep the same energy. She already brought you up.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
Wow.
Like, she knew for sure. That's even like just walk out. Like, why is she with him there for so long?
I have to use the restroom though, but I'll be back. Definitely has.
Oh, he's coming.
I could go talk to her.
You want to go talk to her? Yeah.
Get it, break it off like right now.
Okay.
This is, I'm not even gonna watch the rest of this, y'all. I'm not even gonna watch the rest of this because he's not gonna, dude. She's gonna fucking clown this guy, dude. This was. Let's just go right to the comments. This was.
As James
dude,
returns to,
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, dude. Like, bro. Like, what in the hell, dude? This guy, it was a terrible decoy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my God. Terrible fucking game. Ay, ay, ay. I can't believe they brought this decoy back. The fact that he's such a bad decoy and she still said yes, she's too easy. Decoy looking at the comments and, bro, zero evidence. He should have taken this to, no, we had all the evidence we wanted. Dude, 95% of the video is the decoy yapping. Oh my God. Oh my God. This decoy is stressing me out. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Imagine how easy she would have folded if Daylon was the decoy. She folded with pressure from a decoy with negative riz. Dude, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. What'd the first comment say? Yo, this is, oh my God, dude. Bro. Oh my God. Hold up. This decoy just seems happy to talk to someone and wants to keep the conversation going. Dude, wasted 32 minutes and 10 seconds of my life, dude. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Don't ever let this man decoy again, dude. Bro. No. Yeah, JD Cruz says Antonio sadly is better. Yo, this dude is absolute trash. Like, this dude is absolute fucking trash, man. Absolute trash. Never bring back James. This test had so much potential, yet he was sitting there talking about how much his stomach hurts from sushi. Like, dude, God, they cannot bring this kid back. I'm sorry. They can't bring him back. They can't bring him back. Daylon went from victim to decoy to master to coach. Bro, it's crazy. I'm telling you, man. Look at this. Train that young man longer. He's pissing everybody off. Bro, no. I got to reply to that. Nah, bruh. No. Fuck this. I'm going to comment here. Just give me a second. There it is. There it is. Good. Good. And like, this is just absolutely fucking crazy. Like, dude, for real? For real? Oh my God. Gee, like, dude, this is the worst dude. This is, oh my God. This is absolutely insane. This is not a complete fail. No, bro, fuck this. Decoy, let me take you out on a date. So anyways, do you meditate? Like, dude. Why did y'all bring James back? Like, dude. She folded under no pressure. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, James being taught by the great Daylon and still struggling like crazy. Yeah, Riz can't be taught. Like, bro, this is it. Like, I'm sorry. You don't even know my last name. You don't know you don't know mine either, but who knows? You might have it in the future. Like, everyone knows. Man, everyone knows. Can we normalize leaving James at home? This decoy is powerful. Genius marketing on Udi. Bring him back to get more engagement with all of us complaining about him. No. James is not rage baiting. James has zero game. Yep, get rid of that decoy ASAP. Decoy has zero game. Jesus Christ. Yep, that decoy definitely has the looks, but that's all he's got. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, this guy's done. That dude, bro. I'm never watching another episode with this decoy, bro. Never again. Yeah, the decoy saying he's Mexican and pronouncing it Guadalajara is, dude. Yo, this is absolutely trash, dude. Look at this. The only reason you guys posted this is to bully James. There's no other good reason, bro. Oh my God. Ay. God, this guy was so fucking terrible, man. Stay to entertain me is crazy. That sentence tells you that she likes entertaining a dude. Oh my God. Please don't ever take this. Dude, this is just. You should have kept this lame loyalty test in the vault, dude. She doesn't respect her man, clearly. Ay. This decoy always acts like he's genuinely getting to know them. Ay. Dude, this is... Yep, that's it. Yeah. They can never, ever bring this guy back. They can never bring this guy back. This guy was absolute trash. Jay Blaze says... Jay Blaze says, Don, this was the Vikings playoff game, hell. Win a Super Bowl next time. That's assuming he gets a chance, man. That's assuming he gets a chance, dude. See, that was what we just saw was Sam Darnold with the Jets, not with the Vikings. I was wrong on that one. Ay. This is insane. Insane, man. Oh my God. All right, guys. It has now come time in the program. It is now time for Pop the Balloon. It is now time for... I don't know why this isn't... There it is. It is now time for Pop the Balloon. We are currently on episode 52. When we finish this, I will upload episode 52 to Patreon. What I am going to do now... What I'm going to do now is... where is the... Give me a second. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, good. God, this decoy was absolute trash. All right, so I'm going to pin the Rumble link. All right, so guys, we are getting ready to move the party over to Rumble for Pop the Balloon or Find Love reaction. We are roughly halfway through episode 52, and so we are going to obviously finish this over on Rumble. That is rumble.com/Donovan Sharp, rumble.com/Donovan Sharp. We are about to do Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Let me shout out all of my super chatters here quickly before I bid you adieu and farewell. Okay, shout out to Bad Rastafari with the super chat. Derek the Trader with 2 separate super chats. Appreciate that very, very much. Kyle 2020 also with a super chat. So I greatly appreciate you guys. I greatly appreciate you guys, your continued support. So if you want to, and guys, I want you to understand, nobody else is doing Pop the Balloon reactions because you can't do them on YouTube anymore. Right? You can't do them on YouTube anymore because they're catching everybody. They're catching everybody with their copyright stuff, which is fine. It is what it is. But yeah, come on over to Rumble. Come on over to rumble.com/Donovan Sharp, and we will finish Pop the Balloon or Find Love. We'll see you guys shortly. Okay.